Hey guys, it's Red Panda Geek and welcome back to Signalis. This episode, we are going over the leave ending, the memory ending, and the secret ending. Just a little bit of a heads up, I am in the process of moving, so because I've been busy with that, I had to record everything over the course of a few different days, so you will see me in different outfits and whatnot. And because I'm moving, I unfortunately didn't have time to get the leave and memory endings on my own. I know, it's very sad. I'm pissed about it too. But I wanted to make sure I got this video out on time for you guys and we stick to schedule. So this was the best I could do. So the first thing we'll do is we will watch my reaction to the leave and memory endings and then we will talk about it. Let's play those clips right now. Okay, everything's the same so far. Okay. I just don't remember doing this part the very first time I played it when the game released. I just don't remember this part. Oh, I wonder how shocked I was the first time I saw all of this. I imagine I was very shocked the first time watching this. Like I said though, I just don't remember doing this for the leave ending. Okay, we go back to the ship again. Okay. Again, this is just looking like the promise ending. Yes, this was the ending I got the first time. Okay, so it does take you back into the ship, but at the end it's different. Oh god. I didn't get to read all of that. Something about her, it being way too much for her. Oh, that's weird. It's like the planet's like melted. Oh, she's just curled up in a little ball. That's so sad. So this one, she like just curls up and gives up looking for her. That's insane. That's literally how the leave ending is? I don't remember this. I remember the ship during like the nighttime scene and stuff like that. Why did I think she like fell to her death or something? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the Leave ending was the first ending I ever got back when the game first came out. I had tried to see with my old saves if I could just, you know, pick up from the end, because that's the last time I saved back many years ago, to see if it would just give me a different ending. But I think because of my other save files, it went straight to the promise ending. Um, so again, it's been a while, and that one seemed pretty familiar when I watched it, so I'm assuming that's the one I had got at the time, which would make sense. The way I play, right, is that I like to take my sweet time, kind of going through everything, searching for everything, talking to everyone, because I'm trying to understand kind of what's happening and the lore of the game and all that junk, right? And I think it wouldn't surprise me that I got the Leave ending, because to get that one, you have to take your sweet time, basically, in that game, not kill very many enemies and stuff. So that wouldn't surprise me if that was the ending I originally got, because that's how I played. I think at the time I was thinking about it in the sense of Silent Hill. At the time I had played I believe it was the original Silent Hill 2 game, and kind of the point of that for the good ending, right, is to not kill very many enemies. Look at the picture of Mary and stuff. You have to select certain items, that type of stuff. So I was doing my best to get the good ending when it turned out to probably be one of the worst endings you could get in this game. The way I interpret this ending is that because because you get this ending by being slow, talking to people, and not killing enemies, right? I believe it's kind of to show how, like, the Elster that you're playing as, which I think is 512, I want to say. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I've seen a couple of different theories about that. But anyways, I interpreted it as she just took so long, searching for, who she thought was Alina. But then she finds that she's looking for Ariane, and because of all the conversations you have with the characters and stuff, she starts to kind of question not only who she is, but who she's looking for, right? And because she's searching high and low for answers and whatnot, she essentially just gives up, unfortunately. And that's so sad, because it's like it kind of came across to me like she almost forgot who she was looking for. I don't know. I will say, I think the most intriguing part of this ending, though, is how, like, she removes the chest plate that you picked up when she, wakes back up and stuff, and it's exposing her organs once again, right? But it doesn't look like the planet that we crash landed on. It actually kind of looks like Veneta, which is one of the memories or flashes that we see during the false ending, too. So I don't know for sure how those line up with each other. From my understanding, her gestalt was from Veneta, so maybe she's thinking about back then. I don't know. But yeah, this was just a really sad ending. I can't imagine what my mind was going through the first time watching it. I probably had more sense of dread, and man, this is really fucked up. So definitely not the greatest ending as far as like choices that we could have made, but hey, what can you do? Alright, so now that we've done the Leave ending, let's go into the memory ending. Oh, interesting. So it's not red skies like in the Promise ending. But you still run into her. Interesting. I've come back for you. Oh, she didn't learn her lesson! It's me, Elster. But it's not really her, though, in all of this. It's actually Felk. Elster? I'm sorry, but I don't remember. Oh, no! This one's even worse. It's okay. She's gonna just slump over and just be with her? Is that what's happening? Perhaps this is hell. Oh, so she just dies next to her. Please. Just let me stay by your side. A little longer. Aw, she still can't let her go. Now she's like left there to suffer once again, and the cycle will start all over. That's really sad. I don't like this ending either. So as you guys saw with that reaction, I was not too thrilled about the memory ending either. I don't really know. I don't know what's worse, like giving up at the very end with the leave ending, or the fact that Ariane somehow forgets who you are and stuff. I think that's really sad to see. It's just really sad when you go through all this trouble and stuff to get to Ariane, and then she's like, oh, sorry, I don't remember you. It's kind of like a stab in the heart, or the eyeball in this case. But out of the three standard endings, this one seems to be a little bit more confusing, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what would have happened with Ariane for her to forget. There's only like a couple things I could come up with. My first theory is that the reason she like forgets, right, is because of our actions or decisions in the game. Again, I'm not really entirely sure what that would have been to lead to her forgetting, but I think it's supposed to be a metaphorical sense of like, it's not necessarily that she doesn't recognize the physical Elster, but it's not the Elster personality that she remembers. You know, it's S23 Elster, right, and not 512 Elster and stuff, you know. And we also kind of see that this is not the correct Elster, potentially, because Elster, when she shows up, the first thing she says is, I came for you, which to me means that she came to save her and not necessarily fulfill the promise that she made ages ago to her. So that's kind of one theory I have for that. The other theory I have is a little bit more complicated, I think. I don't know, but my thought is that, you know, during this whole time, right, Ariane is the one who's kind of like creating the world that we're in, right, through the power of her bioresonance, right? So when thinking about that, that's why I was confused at first, being like, well, how could she forget if she's the one that's like in control and stuff? But then I remembered, well, she's tapping into Falk, right, who also has bioresonance. So what if, you know, between Ariane using her bioresonance on Falk, so what if while Ariane is using bioresonance on Falk, you know, Falk obviously I don't think would just, you know, cave in to Ariane like immediately, right? She would be fighting back with her own bioresonance. So maybe somehow, one way or another, Falk ends up winning against Ariane, and it's actually Falk that we're talking to as well. This would make sense, especially because we get more like German text and stuff on the screen, right? I'm assuming it's Elster saying this, I don't know for sure, but the German text reads, I am myself again, but you are no longer you. So you could see it as Elster thinking that she is herself again, but when she sees Ariane, it's not actually Ariane that's talking to her, it's Falk. Or, you know, it could be the other way, where it's Ariane is actually saying that to Elster, because again, Ariane is herself, but she sees a version of Elster who is not the Elster she once knew and loved. That is up for you guys to decide. Those are kind of the thoughts I have currently. I would love to hear what you guys think of those two other standard endings, what your takes were on that, kind of what your initial reactions were to that. I'd love to bounce some ideas off you guys in the comments, so make sure you do that. Share your thoughts in the comments, so. Wake up. It's a cycle all over again. I remember this and just like seeing it the first time being like, whoa, this is so neat. Did I go through? Oh, you can't go through this room right now. That's right. That's right. There, I will have to remember that this is here because I did miss a note here and I want to make sure I show you guys. So let's go up the stairs. What was over here? Oh yeah, it's the thingy-majig. Did I read this last time? I don't know if I read this last time. I'm gonna read it just in case. This is Elster Features Repair Logic Module. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program, Elster-type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized repair logic module, RLM, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. Oh, that's even more fucked up, because I believe I don't think I got this on my main video. I went back and kind of just tried. So what I tried to do is I tried to boot up my old save file to see if I could get a different ending just to kind of save time, but it didn't work. But when I was messing around on the pipes and stuff, when the radiation is leaking and stuff, she makes a comment about how she ran out of parts and stuff to be able to patch up the pipes. So, oh man, that's crazy. Accessing the RLM functions, enter the inventory screen. Oh, okay, yeah, we did read this before. Okay, yeah, this was like their way of being like, this is how you access your inventory. Okay, cool. Is this different? Oh yes, I need the tape, that's right. Oh wait, hold on, I do want to check this. This is Penrose 512. So some people were pointing out that there is a difference between Elster 512 and Elster what was it? Fuck. I'll put it on the screen because I can't remember. But there's two different Elsters that are important, so there is a difference. I believe in the promise ending that we got, it showed us as Elster 512. I think what the main thing though was like depending on what ending you get, the number for the Elster changes. So yeah, here's more of how like us Elsters or the replica have to take care of the maintenance of the ship. But again, we were out in space for so long, we ran out of materials to be able to fix the ship. Damn, so sad. Here's the cryopod again. Oh yes, I forgot. I need that code. It's like a Y. Okay, got it. Come on. Oh, and she's not there. Who could have guessed? That's something I was curious about, is like, how come she like isn't there in the cryopod in the beginning, but we see her again later? I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments. So like, are we just imagining that Ariane isn't in the cryopod in the beginning, or is it like she woke up first and left and her body was like somewhere else? I don't know. Anyways, let us combine these keys. All right. Don't think there's anything else I can mess with here. All right. Cool. Let's see if we can find Ariane. And something too, speaking of REN, when we're in those memory sections, I will try my best to get to the notes as well. Might have to play it a couple times, but we'll see. I freaking love this sequence so much. Oh, I didn't notice the arch in the back there. I didn't even think about that. That arch is the same one for when we're in the false ending and stuff. I wasn't even thinking about that. How dumb am I? That's crazy. God, so beautiful. I freaking love this game, guys. I hope you guys love it too. Okay. I can't see shit. I really can't see shit. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I was gonna say, why do I feel like this sequence is different? There we go. Yeah, see, this is the same arch from the false ending. I didn't even realize that before. Crazy. It's like the symbol for, like, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but it kind of feels like the gates are like a sign that you're starting a new cycle in a sort of sense. I don't know. Alright. I don't think we can go... Yeah, we can't go back up. That's what I thought. Alright, let's go in this hole here. Like in Silent Hill 4. Alright. Go. I was gonna say, why is she taking forever? Crawling through this hole. There's so many holes here. Alright. So last time, I just grabbed the book right away. So I'm going to explore just a little bit. I'm still curious about the eyes over here. I think that's just... Oh, come on, back up. I'm not really sure, because this is Ari's answer. I'm not really sure, like, why the eyes would be here and stuff. So maybe unless she was going crazy or she was just, I don't know, thinking about how the government's always watching them is interesting. Old Imperial series, I'm pretty sure these are banned. Textbooks on radio operation, they look old and worn. Okay, so those are the pictures. Dark pictures of a coastline in an island. Are they photographs? I believe they are. Oh, there's text on the walls. Text on the walls, I can't make out what it used to say. I'll have to remember that for the end of the game. I'll see if I can interact with that. So, what does it say about the flag? Just that? Okay. Oh, I didn't notice that the locked box was here before. Interesting. Man, I did a shit job exploring this room the first time. I think the door's just gonna say it's locked or something, I bet. Door won't open. Where could it possibly lead to? Oh, I don't know. Doom. Death. All kinds of stuff. Huh. Is there a button I can hit? Okay. Well, I'm sure that applies later and stuff, so. Alright, well, I guess I have to pick up the book. For some reason, I thought there was something else I could pick up here, but I was wrong. Alright. This is just the beginning again. It's crazy to think that this is the same code and sound that we hear later when she's having like the good memory of Ariane and all of this keeps popping up. So there's Ariane's base again. It's so cool to like be noticing like little things that I didn't notice before. So is this like symbolism for like the bioresonance and how it's affecting the people around us and stuff? Alright, cool. I love that. Alright, so now we're back at Lang Orbital with the S-23 Sierpinski. There's our chapter 1. Booting up. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So, I don't remember if we have a map here or not. Okay, we do have a map. So, from my understanding, we'll want to get the radio pretty quickly, because the radio is what we need to get the things that we need for the secret ending, which are these keys, so we can unlock the safe. So I guess we'll just try to get through this as quickly as we can. So, all right, here's the sequence again. An Elster unit. We should leave this place. This facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late. I'm looking for this woman. And that's when Alina pops up and you're like, what the hell is going on? Have you seen her? Don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. Ugh, this sequence is always creepy to me. It reminds me of Silent Hill 4. All Gestalt workers were sent to the mine below the facility. If she's still alive, she's probably down there. Do we think that, like, so I assume the bioresonant thing that Ariane's doing is happening, like, in this moment. So do we think that, like, a bunch of people just started to fucking decay away and stuff because of the bioresonance, or is it, like, a period of time? It also makes you question, like, how long it's been going on as well. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Ugh, yes. Alright, so I gotta use the aperture card. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, I haven't even gone that way yet. I'll need to do that. Whoop. Y'all can fuck off. And here's our girl Issa, or Erica, I don't know. Oh, hello. You don't belong here either, do you? I'm Issa Ito. Should be careful, there's something wrong with this place. I don't know what happened, but it's probably dangerous to go any further. That's okay, I understand. I have something I need to do too, so take care. I hope you find who you're looking for. I cannot tell if Adler or the Toe sisters or any of the people that we talk to are actually real, or if they're just like our imagination. I want to say they're real, but I just can't tell because of the whole like bioresonance and us viewing things differently and stuff, so Let's use this aperture card. What's the safe again? 204512. Got it. Oh yeah, that was the other thing to point out too. Someone in the comments was talking about these like portraits at the top here above the safe. It kind of reminds us of like North Korea and how like the leadership there, you have to have their images up on the walls and stuff at like all times. That was a fun little detail that was pointed out to me. So let's get into the safe. Right. Oh my gosh, please open faster. All right. Let's get out of this. We can head to the classroom. It's crazy to think how fast I could have gotten through these sections. I didn't think about that before. So, all right. Let's go into this room here. There's a hole here. There's not anything else I could fuck with, right? Nope. Okay. Yes. Alright, so we got through the tutorial part of the game. Now we actually gotta get the radio. So, looks like, according to the guide, it looks like we're gonna need... Oh, jeez. This always creeps me out, dude. Ugh. God, there's so many cameras here. No privacy ever. You're not allowed to. Interesting. So this note says she was feeling lightheaded, so either she was just overworked or like maybe... Because if I remember correctly, the Colibris had bioresonance, right? Or Falk did, so the whole them getting sick on the base probably was happening for a while, but then when Arya was able to reach Falk, it just got worse, maybe? I don't know. Oh yes, that's right, there's a key here that I need to get. There we go. Alright, back up. And then... Oh! I don't think that's our shadow. Someone fucking died here. Oh, man. God damn it, my fucking controller's stick drifting right now. Stop! Oh yes, that's right, I have to... Use the key first. Use your big brain, Erica. Feels a little weird that things aren't trying to get up and like kick my ass right now. Alright. Let's do this puzzle. Maybe just... Oh, I almost got it on the first try. I totally forgot to move this. I think it's 2. Yeah, buddy. Woo! It's so much easier when you know what you're doing. Gosh, it's like Falcon her prime right here. So it seems like there were multiple Falk. Is that correct? I don't know. Very interesting. That's the other thing I'm curious about too, is like... Oh, they're not spears, they're fucking swords. Why did I think they were spears? I don't know, but anyways, no, I'm just curious, like, if there were multiple Falk units, then who was, like, the Empress, then, of this, like, orbital system? Oh, shit! I thought I had enough time. Let me heal real fast. No, we'll be okay. We'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. No point in wasting a health pack when it was just a little scratch. I don't know my directions. Fuck. Fuck. Well, now I have to use a health pack for sure. Go! Whoop. Keep going. Her blood is flashing. Whoop. I just smacked the wall. Goddamn. What a waste. It's okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be alright. There. Goddamn. I feel so dumb. Oh well. Shows how much I've retained from this game, I guess. Alright, now we must be very, very quiet. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go, though. Ugh, there's part of that cancer shit over there. That's right. I'll just sneak my way past here. Do not notice me, senpai. Ugh, so gross. What do you think she's cutting up there? Do you think it's a body? Or is it just like gross meat from the fridge? Oh shit! Fuck. All I wanted was this. Oh fuck. I fucked up royally. I got too greedy. So I'm just curious. I know we've talked about it before, but this picture of Alina must be sometime after Ariane and Elster were sent off in the ship and stuff, and some resistance stuff was happening, it looks like. Very interesting. Okay, anyways. Do I need to talk to you? I'll just talk to you, it's probably fine. I probably don't need to talk to you guys. Whatever. Oh god. I didn't like that. Okay. I have to be very careful to not let her know I'm here. Well, I'm gonna have to kill her anyway, so. Okay. Gosh. This room always creeps me out. Because I feel like I can see the reflection in the mirror a little bit, but I can't tell. Alright, now don't touch me. Okay, so we have to come back here anyways for the radio stuff. So let me go get the radio real fast, and then we'll come back and look through the other rooms and stuff, so. Actually, can I go around this way? No. Oh, but there's that note. I want to see that. Let's look at this note. I lied. So it does say locked. So does that mean, like, she broke the key? She must have had to broke the key before, you know, they confiscated the box from her, so... Yeah, so this must be, like, sometime after Ariane and Elster basically go in a metal coffin to never return. And they arrested these individuals because they were planning to, you know, go against the government. So, interesting. Which is crazy to think, because I don't think Ariane and Elster knew about that. I don't think so, anyway. Anyways, let's go back so we can get the radio, because I will need that. And here's our first artifact, or plate, whatever you want to call it. There's the cancer, and there's the door for the nowhere section. Oh, it's so cool. So I can't remember. Is this on Rotfront? I think that's where Ariane's from, is Rotfront, or this is Lane, because this is like a coldy. This is like a cold ice cap kind of thing. But yeah, it's interesting. Her home is just so interesting, man. Alright. Hello, my beautiful plant. So cute. Gimme. Yes. Got the notes here. Again, these plants are always showing up, so I'm thinking this has something to do with the secret ending. I don't know, I've never been able to interact with them. Oh, look at that. I don't think I noticed this before. The cover of these books that they're not supposed to have. Those look like Falk, don't they? I don't know. That's very pretty. I wish I could interact with it. That would have been cool. Use our radio here. That's so neat. I didn't know it would do stuff like that. Does that mean I could do it in all the other areas too? Here, hold on. Let's play with the radio for a second. I want to see if it'll do anything. Okay, so that, I think these are all just codes, but I just want to double check. Alright, so I didn't see anything else, like fun fact type of stuff with the radio, so I guess we'll just head back. Fuck off. I'm gonna take this, because I'll need it later. Is there anything else in this room? Oh shit! This weird pitching noise. Do you think this does anything with the radio? I think that's just more code stuff. I need to get into the other room here, so... We'll go. Ah, you stupid fucker. No! Bitch. Fucking asshole. I don't have health either. I need it. I need it in that. Don't kill me. Oh god. Please pick it up. Okay, let me heal real fast. So I'm gonna have to kill this guy, I think. Ooh, thank god. Yeah, get him. Fuck off. Alright, so now I can use the radio here. I don't want to look at the channel just yet. I kind of want to see if I can figure it out on my own. So let's just turn it on. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Nothing is happening. Alright, I have to look at the guide because I wanted to see if I can figure it out. Okay. Nothing's happening though. This is the isolation room, right? Yeah, this is the isolation room. Something's supposed to be happening? What the fuck? Hold on. I gotta look up why this isn't working. Interesting. Some people are saying maybe I need to, like, leave the room first. Let me turn this on. I'll have to be quick. Whoop. Yep, that's right. Go. Oh, I heard something. Why is this not working? Let's try 96. I think that's what it said. It was supposed to be 96. Right, let me pop out. Oh shit. Go. Yeah, I hear something. I'm not crazy. There it is. Holy shit. So wait, was nothing supposed to happen? Like how did that... I don't understand how that worked. I thought something crazy was gonna happen. I'll still pick it up, but like... Hold on. Let's inspect this. Oh, interesting. I've tried to teach Elster how to dance. It's so cute how clumsy she can be when it comes to these things. Cycle 88. Before I met Elster, I never believed I would find someone I could fall in love with like that. Oh, that's so cute! I love it. That's so cool. Okay, well, anyways, here. I want to... let's see if I can kill this guy. I want to kill this guy real fast and see if I could hear what is being said. Alright. Go. Fuck. Oh shit, well, we're gonna die. Never mind, we're not gonna die. Okay. Oh boy, I'm so glad I got that. Alright. Let me check this hall here. I wonder if it tells me anything. I must be just making shit up, man. I could have swore I heard someone talking, so... Alright. Maybe the, what was on the screen for the text when we picked up the key is what Ariane is, like, saying to us? I don't know. That's so weird. Okay, well, let me just get to the safe box real quick. I'm literally gonna die. Let me just make sure. I can't remember if it's a 5 or 6-digit code. 78513. Okay, just making sure. Oh, whoops, gotta hit enter first. Cool. Yay, the key I need. Gimme. Alright, so now I can use the elevator. I don't remember. What if I just hit this one? I want to see what it does. I don't think I can do much of anything really about it. Alright, paying attention here. Yeah, it's so quick. That's the same image for when Issa dies, but I don't know if it's supposed to be Alina or if it is supposed to be Issa. Come on. Freaky shit, man. There's nothing else I can do here, so let's go to the next section. Oh my god, please work. I'm stick drifting. God damn it. It's remote. There we go. I knew I was gonna get stuck soon. Oh my god, I need health so bad. Please. Well, here's that note. For the sword save. Wait, is it different every time? I don't think it is. Alright, whatever. What does it say when I click on this? And see, yeah, my little bamboo room. It's so cute. I really wish I had some bamboo plants or something for like a background or something. Maybe that's something I'll do for like an upgrade and stuff. Speaking of bamboo, I need to... I don't know why. I still need to come up with a name for you guys. I need some cool names that I can give you guys. One of my ideas was like my little bamboo shoots. I think that'd be fun. Something cute like that. I don't know. Because my thought was like, oh, Geek Squad, because, you know, we like to geek out about games and stuff, but I think Best Buy would not be happy if I did that. So if you guys have ideas for like names you guys would like to be called, like, let me know. I would love to make the introductions a little bit more personal for you guys. So God, I need health so bad. Please. Here, hold on, let me save. An EpiPen. Sure, I'll use that. I know how to use that. There we go. Go. That's right. I feel like I could get both of them with the shotgun. I should try that. Hell yeah. That was really cool. There we go. I was wondering where the other one was. She kind of fell behind the wall there. Yes. Let's stock up on stuff. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. Okay. So, the first thing I need is the frequency for the swords. That was 229. It's 98. Hold on. 52985. 52985. Okay. So for this one, it's gonna be SNKFS. There we go. I'm just stupid. Alright, cool. Give me my eyeball and my key, please. Go! Oh my god. That could have been bad. Alright. Gosh. So crazy. Alright, let's do this puzzle first so we can get the key. And hopefully I won't be miserable doing it. Alright, let's pull the lever here. We'll pay attention to the lights this time. So CO2 up, gas down. Oh my god, why is this so difficult? Up, down. See, I'm used to, if you turn to the right, it goes up, and left is, like, down, but whatever. Maybe I'm just dumb. Yay! Fuck you. This one? Fucking hate this puzzle, man. Yay, thank you. Yes. Alright. I don't really think I used these very much. Alright, take the fire key here. Fuck off. Bitch. Alright. I forgot about the socket thing, so we'll drop that off real fast. Maybe save. Alright, let's go in here. We need this key for the pump room. The pump room thing is pretty easy. I want to see if I can just get it on my first try, though. Alright. Let me see if I can do this. I want to see if I can do it without looking at the notes. So it's B to A. Or A to B. C to A. There we go. I got it. I just had to play with it for a little bit. Alright. Now I can get down the hole. We can get the VHS tape. And we can get the other piece of the screw thing that we need. What key do I have? Okay, cool. So let's run back upstairs real quick. Ooh, shit. Go! That was scary, guys. Okay, take the water key here so it frees up some space. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and do the blank key card puzzle too. And then what item was it? Yeah, it's this one. Perfect. I think it's this side that I need. I can take multiple pictures at least, so. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure it's this side. So we'll do that. Oh my god, that's so hard to look at though. Okay, we'll just leave it there in case we need it, but I should be able to get this key fairly easy. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Okay, yeah, I did it right then. Let me make sure. There we go. Thank you. I hope I didn't fuck that up though. Did I fuck it up? I think I did. Fuck. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think I fucked it up, but you never know. Okay, they got it worked. I thought I had the orientation wrong for a second, but we're fine. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Ooh, shit. That's not even fair, man. Yeah, fuck off. Alright, let me go in here. Oh, man, I wish I would have came here first. That would have been so nice. So I'll need that. Thank you. Well, I think this one is the VHS room. Oh, never mind. I'm just dumb. Pick this up. Use the VHS real quick. Yes. Come on. Alright. So this is a... I think this is an Elster memory, not an Ariane memory. She disappears because, you know, that's how it be. Oh, I didn't know if that was going to say anything, but okay. What do you think that is back there? It's very interesting. Anyways. Gimme. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Maybe that's how we met the first time, was on the train. That's probably what it is, right? But that would have been with Elster 512 and not Elster S23. So, interesting, interesting. Very, very interesting. Bye, bitch. If I don't have to kill you, then I'm not going to, so... Oh my gosh, I'm getting through this so much faster than I was expecting to. Alright, give me this key. Alright. Alright! Yeah, I just want to switch some stuff around, and then we will go fight the, Mina. I think it's Mina, or is it Mina? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. I really like her as a character. I think even though she's kind of scary looking at times, she's so sweet. I just know she'd be such a sweetie pie, you know? Alright, let's go upstairs to the bamboo room and do our first boss fight! Don't touch me, please. Oh, jeez. Again, we don't need to do the radio. We don't need to get the key, the second key, until the 8th floor. I think it's in that dark room where the storages are, which that room's a bitch, but whatever. Cool. We have the pistol. All right, let's do this, guys. Yes. Gosh, so creepy. Her face just like falls off. This is when she's fully consumed too. Alright, Miss Mina, please don't kill me. I'd appreciate it very, very much. Oh, don't shoot me, please. Oh, I cannot pick up any more ammo. That's good. Come on. Please drop. Oh my god, you're such a bitch. Ah, I finally got some hits in. Shit. I feel like I should just start over, honestly. Ah! Come on, just it. Just kill me, dude. Just kill me. Oh man, I was hoping I could do this no deaths, but I fucked up by not having those thermites. I think those are gonna work a lot better. So, whoopsie. Let's do this again. I ain't scared of you, even if your face falls off. Alright. Come at me, girl. Come at me. Go, 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 go. Please. Alright, let me get some ammo here. I don't want bioresidents touching me! Ah! There we go. I just had one bullet left. Yeah, that was so much easier with the fucking thermal thingies, the thermal sticks. Someone needs to tell me what that says. I don't know if it's been translated before, but if it hasn't, make sure we do that, okay? I'm sure Kind has done that already, so I'll have to go back and look. Hello, Adler. Can you not push me this time? That'd be fantastic. Something was unearthed. I'm trying to pay attention to the background stuff this time. And if anybody knows kanjis too, I appreciate that as well. Let me see that picture. Don't you deceive me, jerk. Yeah, well, she's kind of on the naughty list for you guys, so. You're so rude. Can't believe this. You shouldn't have returned. Well, too bad I did. Yeah, that's from the poem. That's from the poem in the memory sequences. So interesting. Which, speaking of the memory sequences, I will try my best to get through those faster. Make sure we read them. But again, it's kind of hard to get all of them on the first time, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so this should be back at Rot Front. I don't know if this is correct, but again, someone please let me know. Rot Front is like full of ash and stuff, which is why like half of them have like respiratory issues or something. That's what I read, but again, I don't know if that's true. So let me know in the comments, guys. Nothing. Alright. I can't go through these doors either. Oh, this is like Ariane when her hair is first starting to turn white. That's crazy. You bitch. How could you do that? I can't read German or kanjis. I'm sorry. Oh boy. If only I could read that stuff. I feel like if I was fluent in more languages, I'd get so much like detail out of it right away. But I also just can't read that fast, so. And here we are with the dead Elsters, or versions of us, as we have tried to save Ariane multiple times. This scene creeps me out every time, man. Just does. Alright, so, okay, so I can't see it yet. But the next key we need, it says On the 8th floor, past the dark storage room, you need a flashlight to traverse. There's another dark room with 2 beds with paintings over them. Okay. I'll have to explore it a little bit and get down to that 8th floor because obviously I can't access that just yet. So, alright. Oh, yes, I remember this poster of Rot Front. I don't know if you could see on the monitor, I hope you can, but in the top, in the top right corner is, like, the planet Jupiter and stuff. I just thought that was a little fun detail and stuff. And maybe, and that's the other thing is, like, I think it said it in a note somewhere near the end of the game, I can't remember. Maybe they thought, you know, since Jupiter is right there, you know, it has, like, the eye and stuff in there. Maybe that's what they kept comparing the red eye to was Jupiter. I just thought that was a fun little detail that I could share. So, alright. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's just start on the 6th floor and go from there. I don't have the key for that. Oh god, I hate seeing this. It's my least favorite thing. Oh, you know what? I didn't even try the radio with the other stuff. I should do that. Let me mess around with the radio for a second. Oh, weird. So interesting. What does that do? I don't remember what that does. Okay, nothing happens on the other stuff. I'll keep it at 96 for now, just in case. Wish you could do other stuff with it. I don't know what that means, but okay, hey, that was very interesting. I enjoyed that. Ugh, these big, beautiful women. You are great creatures, but goddamn, you're hard to bust through. Alright, let's just drop down here. God, it's so creepy to me. Because we end up coming back to this room at the end of the game. So did Erica, like, end up working here or something? She got sent to the S23 facility, and that's why and that's why Issa's here trying to look for her sister. That's so interesting. None of us are here by choice. Yeah, I get that. Ugh, I need that fuse and stuff too. Maybe I should get the fuse first. Fuck you. Rude. Yes, I did that. Okay, go. Good. Oh, this is not the ladder up. Fuck. Do not make a sound. I need to get... That's right, I gotta get to Adler's office first. So we'll do the puzzle first and then I can switch over. Boop. Alright. So if we remember correctly, this has to be 800 and this is 230, so I don't remember what they all do, so whoop. It's that one. That's too much. There we go. That was very easy. Nice. I just guessed, too. I think once you figure out, like, which ones increase the numbers and which ones subtract, it gets a little bit easier, but this one's pretty... You can get through this one pretty fast, so... Okay, let me switch over to the shotgun real fast, and then we can go back down and get some of that ammo. I'll have to take care of the torch that's down here, too. Because he's gonna get annoying real fast. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, fucking aim, Elster. Why? There. God, so annoying. Let's go down to the 8th floor so we can get that stupid fucking flashlight. Okay, I want to see if I missed anything with the Falk note here since we're looking at it. Right, so obviously, like, with them being bioresonant, they can kind of, like, mind control their troops to do whatever it is they want them to do. But does that mean during the time that Ariane's using bioresonance on her, because we see, like, flashes of, like, Falk come into play here and there, I believe, does that mean Falk is also using her bioresonance to fight back against Ariane from invading her brain? Is that what's happening too? I don't know. Let's see. Falk unit serves not just as a commander to protectors, but as a nearly godlike being. Perception that is underlined by her tall build. Resemblance to our nation's leaders. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So Falk is not the leader of this whole thing. There's other people outside of that. So, dude, if Signalis did another game, I would really love to see, like, a prequel of this. Like, how everything led up to this and have it be kind of more, like, war-focused and stuff. I think that'd be really interesting. I would love to see that. Let me know what you guys think. She's also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of the weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. Oh, so that's so fucking funny. I didn't even notice how, like, with this note and the poster, the first poster that we see of, like, Falcon stuff, she's literally using bioresonance to throw her swords at us. It's like a foreshadow thing of what's to come. That's so crazy. So cool. Oh, get away from me, though. Please. You would think that, like, we would be able to, like, you know, talk to her, or, you know, maybe... I was kind of hoping when we went into this room, Elster would be like, interesting. You know, like, she'd say something about it. I don't know. I don't want to pick that up just yet, but that's good to know that's there. Yay, I can use the save room for once. Not get super fucked up from going up and down all the time. There we go. Oh shit. Oh god. God damn, that was so bad. Oh, thank God we did not die. Okay, I haven't been in any of these rooms, so let's check those out. Oh, yes, that room. I love that room. I think it's so cool. Can't go in here yet, and then... Haha. Bitch. I'm gonna have to come back in here too, so... Oh yeah, should probably equip the flashlight, huh? Also, how fucked up is it that he has a Falk poster in his room because he loves his Falk so much? Isn't that cool? That's crazy to me. Anywho's. Yeah, I can't do anything with this just yet, I believe. Oh wait, no, I can pick this up, right? Okay, Yeah, that's right, that's right. I just can't... Oh, but I should be able to... I think the tape or whatever is in the gun room, so I should be able to combine those and still pick up the box. Cool beans. Good stuff, man. Okay, yeah, that's right. So I can use the tape in here right now. So we can combine right away. Cool. So that's taken care of. I'll have to put that away. And then I'll pick this up. Alright, guys. Are you ready for this? Because I sure as shit am not. Because they come up pretty fast. I think we'll be okay, though, with what we have. It just sucks because I can't really switch to the prods if I need it, you know? So. Alright, come at me, bitch. Oh, come on, fuck you. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, she's gonna stab you. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, go. For fuck's sake, Elster. This could have went so much better. Oh my god, it didn't reload. Bitch. Oh, shit, 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 shit. What the fuck is happening? Why is it not working? Why did it take so much? God damn it. Okay. So this is the room I need to be in, I believe, for the next radio thing. I guess let's do the radio thing. It says... I need to turn it to 2... wait, what do I need to turn to? On the 8th floor pass. Another dark room with 2 beds and paintings over them. Tune your radio to 65. Switch the bookshelves between the 2 beds. Okay. Come on. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong frequency. I need to go to 65. I read the wrong one. It might be. Alright, let me go down. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to pick up ammo. Whatever. Alright, let me climb back up. Yes! There we go. The key of eternity. Alright, what does it say? Are you still looking for answers where there are only questions? There's nothing but heartbreak at the end. Girl, I already know, okay? This game is so sad. Oh, man. This key's cool, though, too. I like this one. Actually, hold on. Let me just jump down here real fast, and I'll read that note to see if there's anything I want to talk about. Okay, yeah, so the bioresonance technology isn't even perfect, so no matter how much mind control they have, they can't... I mean, they can't necessarily, like, read the future, right? So they have to, you know, they can't control what's going to happen in the future and what these people or replicas are going to run into. So that makes sense that it's not a perfect system just yet. Okay. Alright. Well, let me get out of here. Something I do want to know is, like, how did people figure out they needed to go to a specific spot and use a certain radio frequency? Like, how did people figure that out? This is a great idea to play this again. But let's go to the safe room real fast. Hell yeah. Let's go. So glad I got the revolver. I actually really like the revolver, even though, like, it takes a little bit of time to It's not as fast as the pistol. It does do damage way faster, so that's nice. Island key, yay! This is the key I need for the workshop. Cool beans. Alright, so now I should be able to use the workshop key so I can use the tape. So I'll have to go back and grab that. Please don't hurt. Oh, fuck. It's crazy to think, though, how much I struggled the first time on this map. I was getting so lost. I was getting the shit kicked out of me. It was not a good time, man. Okay. Cool beans. Alright, let's put this tape in. Just set it there so that way it's ready to use. And we will go back down to Falk's room. Oh, okay. I was like, why is the music different here? But it was just from those enemies behind us. Okay. I was like, woo! Alright. Let's use the radio here. I think it's so cool, man. And the whole use of like the song resembling like a tragedy and stuff for Falk is just so chef's kiss, you know? You know, because you know, I mean, you guys understand it, right? It represents Falk's tragedy with her being overcome with the bioresonance. It could represent, you know, Ariane and Elster's tragedies. There's just so much tragedy and sadness happening in this game, so. Hummingbird key, yes. Yay. Thank you, Falk. Can you do me a favor and not kill me at the end of the game? Please? I'd appreciate that. Anyways. I'll just get past you. Please let me get. Thank you. Okay, Cold Breeze. I want to see... Okay, a marvel of modern technology, the Colibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. So, okay, when it says capable, does that mean not every Colibri is bioresonance? Every protector... Frungskommando Falk unit is aided by a Kader of Colibri unit adjuncts, which can amplify her. Oh, okay. So they're kind of like spark plugs for Falk, right? They like enhance her bioresonance around her as well as produce their own. Okay, so maybe, I don't know what the range of the bioresonance is. Maybe it's different depending on the user, but I imagine if like Falk can only, you know, have like one radius, right? As long as that Colibri is within that radius, it makes like another circle and then it like spreads and stuff. Interesting. Okay. Most effective protector units, able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly. Interesting. Okay, so if, yeah, there must have been some combatants when Ariane was using her bioresonance. Maybe hers was more powerful than Falk's, and that's why it was also affecting some of the Colibris or something like that. Or if any of them went down to the mine, she easily would have been able to reach them. Because if this is multiple cycles, right, she's trying, like, a bunch of different units to try to get to her, I imagine. Interesting. Oh my gosh. So many questions I have. I'm getting another new perspective on this game. I love it. It's very cool. Colibris note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an Elster unit working at Sierpinski. Okay. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. In order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to Commander's sickness. I wonder which Elster he's like thinking of. Is he thinking about S-23 or is he thinking of 512. So maybe because I imagine Adler would be getting these thoughts, right? So if Falk is fighting Ariane back, right, she's probably giving her inner thoughts to Adler, I imagine, and kind of instructing him what to do, right, to kind of stop Ariane from disrupting everything they're doing. So maybe they thought, oh, if we just don't order any Elster units, she can't reach them or something like that. Interesting. I need that box. So, okay, Adler's room's right there. So let's go use that key real fast and see what it gives me. All right. Let me go here. Please don't kill me. Okay, cool. So this is when we get into Adler's office. I do want to read these real quick. Let's see. Without Colby's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics Kader. If there's anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders despite her minuscule stature. To see her today, but her room is still locked. Okay, so Colby must have been having visions between Falk and Ariane, like, while shit was going down. I don't know. Interesting. And I imagine because she didn't know where the visions were coming from, that's why she locked herself up, because she probably thought she was just crazy. From my uniform, there was a young woman, her hair white as snow, was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. This might be crazy, but this makes sense to me, right? What if Adler's Gestalt was Sun, right? From the tarot cards and stuff. Remember how Sun is like, oh, I'm pretty sure she's bioresonance and stuff, right? Was Adler, while he was a Gestalt Ariane spy, there's no way she would be able to know what card he's holding without the bioresonance and stuff. Like, maybe she was able to tap into that and stuff. And, you know, if she guessed correctly enough times, right, he probably tattled on her. Son of a bitch. That seems to be pretty logical, right? I don't know for sure, though, because I'm not really sure what the timeline is of everything happening. So maybe I'll have to, like, look something up. I don't know. But we will see. My memory, she was just another member of our staff. But no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomena. Okay. So, obviously, like, S23 Elster and 512 Elster. I'm assuming 512 is orange chess piece, and then S23 is the white one, or vice versa. I don't know. We'll figure it out, okay? Yeah, I imagine this is talking about how, like, the Gestalt and replicas are getting sick and stuff, so I imagine if there's this internal battle between Falk and Ariane that no one knows is going on, it's just getting everyone sick, because it affects everyone around them. And like I said, if the Colbrys are in tune with that, it's probably spreading it even further. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I have the capability of doing that because I need to know now. So it's saying that the S23 Elsters are the ones with the white chess piece. Okay. And then Adler was saying it's the orange one, so that would be the 512. Oh, okay. So our orange chess piece, which is 512, that is for the Penrose program. And then the S23 with the white and blue chess piece, that is for the Sierpinski program. That's so interesting. That's why Adler was confused. He's like, I've seen Elsters before, but not with the orange chess piece. Interesting. Okay. And I just want to be sure here that I'm not getting confused. Okay, that's right. So Sierpinski was for mining on Lang, whereas Penrose was for finding a new place for, you know, humanity and all that to live. So, and you know, obviously with Adler seeing Elster with an orange chess piece, that means that does confirm that he's seeing Ariane's memories of Elster 512. Yay. Okay, so yes, let's pick up the library key. Now we can go see Colbury. I want to see if any of the radio frequencies will like fuck with them after I talk to her for a little bit. I think that would be really interesting to see. So yeah, okay, this is where I need to be. Alright. Hello, Colbury, will you talk to me? Okay, she's not saying anything different yet. And I imagine she can't understand their thoughts because she's being like, the thoughts are being overrun with Ariane's and Falk's, so. Alright, you might feel a little headache, Colbury, but we're gonna try this and see if it does anything. I'm gonna try this one first. Okay, let's do this puzzle real fast. Okay, I don't remember how to get to this, but we're just gonna try our best. I know this took me a while last time. I shall take this. Alright, you sure you don't want some good music, man? I got it for you. I'll just leave you alone. You look so sad. Right front is the bottom left. And then... God damn it. One of these days. Let's pick up the key. And then let's read this real fast. See if it gives me more context about the game. Shrine Diary. So it says here he had this sensation of familiarity. Okay, yeah, there's really nothing else that gave me more context other than like he was degrading and missing Falk. And the answer is in the mines and stuff because that's where Falk went before she changed and stuff, so. Alright. So let's go down into the mines here. The next key that we need won't be until Rotfront, so next few minutes will be just some fun gameplay stuff, I believe. So let's do this. Alright. I think I'll still talk to the characters and stuff down here as well, just because I want to know if I'll get some more context that maybe I missed last time. I don't know. Oh, Issa. I know you're here. It's just so crazy how this has been in a loop. So is everyone dead this whole time? I guess that's what I'm trying to understand, because you have that scene with Issa, you know, doing, you know, being corrupted and all that stuff. Jesus. She's crazy, man. She's crazy. I also want to, I guess I don't understand either, like, why Adler is trying to hunt down Issa this whole time. That's still something I don't fully understand. So maybe we'll get some answers to that with this. So, let's go. I want to read this again. So is the monofiber used to, like, mine out, like, all the ore and stuff that they were collecting? It's very interesting. Right, let's talk to Mina here. See if she gives us more context. Okay, yeah, she didn't really, like, say much, so... again, her context is really just, you know, confirming that all these replicas are easily replaced and they just don't give a shit, so... Yes. Oh, whoops. I want to save the flare gun this time. I don't want to use it up real fast. Let's see here. So I assume these diaries are entries before Alina was, like, arrested? Is that right? I wish these had dates on them. Because, you know, it seems like in the notes she's still able to, like, I could be wrong, but it looks like she's still able to, like, look around and stuff, and not too many crazy things have happened yet. I don't know. Did Alina get arrested before or after, like, the weird stuff started happening? That I feel like that's, like, a key note in all of this. So, and this, to be specific, this Elster would be the S23 Elster, not 512 Elster, I believe. So, interesting. Okay. It's so confusing when there's multiple Elsters that we need to know about, so... But yeah, as far as timing, it seems like RAN and Elster 512 had died on the Penrose program prior to, like, everybody getting sick and stuff. That's kind of my understanding of it. Whoop. That was scary. Oh, that was so much easier than the first time I did this. Thank God. Because that was not fun before. Again, that looks like Alina to me. Same with the elevator, but... Oh, geez, yeah. I forgot about this part. Right, I'm gonna go left. Come on, I want to pick up these notes. Along the shore, the cloud waves break, the twin suns sink, the shadows lengthen. I wish I could run. Very nice. The night where black stars rise and strange moons circle through the skies, but stranger still. Come on, run. Maybe I should have gotten the other way. Oh well. Song of something, unsung as tears, unshed shall dry and die. Oh, well, that's lovely, isn't it? Go. Go. It calls me in a sea of flesh. We will become one, but I can never go back to being me. That's so fucked up. I don't really like that. I don't really like that. Yeah, I figured time would be up soon, but that's okay. It's just fine. Time for me to get fucked up by everything here. Oh shit, it's not fine. Oh shit. Just go down the hole, please. That way I can switch guns. That would be fantastic. Alright. Cool beans. Let me read this note real fast. Leave this place. Yeah, well, I'm trying to, so. Because I want to get the secret ending. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a separate save real quick so that way I can go back, do the memory stuff just real fast. And then that way we can see the other notes. And then we'll continue back on file 4 here, so. Alright, go. For there be something sorts of death, some wherein the body remember something, some it vanisheth quite away with the spirit, whatever. You get what I was trying to say. If you need to pause it, that's fine. Just trying to make sure I get through these in time. Something one kind of death, the spirit also dies. While yet the body was in vigor for many years, sometimes blank it dieth with the body, but is raised up again where the body did decay. Probably something about how, like, spirit lives on even after death or something like that, I'm assuming. And a blank star fell, sky and a mountain null into the sea, and blank turned to blood. The moon turned dark. Interesting. Sounds like an apocalypse of some sort. Maybe. Perhaps. It calls me in a sea of flesh. We will become one, but I can never go back to being me. Interesting. So you kind of almost get different vibes and stuff, depending on which path you choose, with the poems and stuff. So, cool. There's a bunch of skulls here. That's not nice. Oh, I can't go any further. Damn. Can I go into the water? I'll try that. I'm gonna try. Come on. Splish, splash. Oh, I can't go any further. Damn it. Well, I was definitely not expecting to get through those notes as fast as I did. Oh, there we go. Well, cool. That was intriguing and interesting. Let's have a little bit of fun here, shall we? Nothing valued is here. What is something was dangerous and repulsive. Message is a warning about the danger is still present. Time as it was is to the body and blah blah blah. Form of the danger is disturbed this place, shunned and left uninhabited. When blank within is killed, a path will open here. Again, I'm curious. I'm sure that's probably just supposed to be a cryptid message, but if it's from something, that's cool. It also just, I don't know, I still kind of feel this way about it, but initially when I was first reading that note, it made me think, oh, like, when they were mining here in Lang, is there, like, some sort of dangerous chemical or element that they found? Yay. Thank you for the doll. Ah! Fuck you. Oh, yes, I need to get pictures of the keypads and stuff, too. Even in the darkest depths, the songs of the cosmos can still be heard in the ether. The sound of the stars. Sounds kind of crazy. Let me pick this up. Oh, okay, cool. So I can just pick up all this ammo. Alright, cool. Let me just turn my stuff off here. I'll have to test the radio frequencies again and stuff, but yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay, let's get out of this room. We can go ahead and unlock this one. Why not? Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. We'll just get this unlocked so that way it's opened. Alright, cool. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, shit. Of course it would glitch on me. Because why wouldn't it? Maybe I am better off just going into the fleshy bits for a little bit. I don't know, man. I could just jump down into the fleshy bits for now. Fuck it, why not? Oh, fuck you, you stupid bitch. Oh shit, we're gonna die. We're literally about to die. Oh, fuck me, there's no goddamn health. Well, we're fucked. Go! Oh my god, Elster, please. Please just go. Yeah, fuck you. Dick. Yeah. That's the other thing I'm curious about is like, because we talked about how like, you know, the bioresonance from RAN is affecting Falk, and obviously with Falk and Colbreeze having bioresonance, the memories of RAN and stuff would be flooding to everybody else, obviously. So this is probably where Alina herself starts to go crazy, right? It is like, who am I? Who is this girl that looks like me? Is this who I'm supposed to be? Like, is this my fate type of thing? It's very, very interesting, to say the least. It's almost kind of, in a funny sort of sense, Ariane getting to be in Alina's shoes for a little bit. And who knows, maybe she tried to use, Alina to go and look for Elster to try to, you know, go find Ariane. I don't know. Could be. Who knows? Alright, so now this is unlocked, which is good. It's great. Alright. Hold on. I want to... I should read the note first. Offerings. And in the darkness the dead shall be offered a light and holy spices so that they may find a way out of this cursed place. Alright. Yes. Yay. Thank you so much for this plate. I appreciate it. There. That's equipped in case I need that. And we will use this to blast those bitches away in the center room. How's that sound, guys? Hopefully I do not die, because I have not saved. Ready? Hell yeah. Go. Yeah, you're too slow. Whew, that was cool. That was so much fun. I loved that. Oh, I will combine the dolls real fast too. Just to have it done. It's so cute. I love how it turns into a Mina. It's so neat. Yeah, all your friends are dead. They're all dead. It's too dark to see. That's so dumb. Go! Oh my gosh. I didn't think it would be that easy. That's so cool. That is awesome. To where I want to go, please. Thank you. Thank you for not killing me. I appreciate you. Okay, so we'll use that. We'll bring the flare gun. And it'll be a great freaking time. Let's go ahead and reload this. I don't need grenade shells to use the flare gun. Oh. it would be combined, wouldn't it? Yes. Oh, Issa. Watch out! It's gonna get us! Do not touch her. Bam! And then let's switch over to the pistol just to try to kill it faster. Oh, okay. Maybe it doesn't... Maybe I don't need to do that. That's okay. Come on, Issa, shoot it. Yeah! That was so much easier. Very nice. Yeah, that's a lot easier than trying to do it with your revolver. So, very nice. Alright. Got some thermites. Sure, I'll take those. Oh my god, I can't believe it didn't notice me. Oh yeah, there's a ring down here too. Oh, and there's a plate as well. Okay. Yes. Here. Don't think there's any enemies right now, so... Oh. I almost got hurt real bad. Guys, do you remember how I missed the key in here and how it took me ages to figure it out? So silly. Also, isn't it interesting how this key looks very similar to the other keys that we're getting for the secret ending? It's very interesting. Yes, I'll take that. And I think this is the symbol for Rot Front too, is it not? Pretty sure. I don't remember. Does it say anything? Yeah, it's very interesting. Alright, let me get over here. And just to compare the keys. Yeah, dude, it's like the same design. I'm just gonna pull one for now. Yeah, see, it's almost got like the same kind of squiggly design for like the teeth of the key. And it's got the symbol of like the planets and stuff. Also, like the stars have been eternity. The plate is for eternity. This one is the same symbol for the plate of love. I think it's so cool. I love how it all matches. Okay, let me put this away for now. So creepy, guys. I have to kill you. I don't have a choice. Let him walk a little bit further that way first. Please don't kill me. Bye, bitch. Oh, nice. I like grenade shells. Oh, these are more signal flare ones. Alright, cool. Hey, that's fine with me. Let's get up here. Ugh. It's always so creepy to me. And this room is so interesting in how it like does the weird loops and stuff. I know people have tried to like draw maps and it doesn't always quite make sense. I've seen stuff where it's like each level you go through is like triangles or something. I don't know. It's weird. Go, 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 go. Don't let it touch you! Go! That totally should have stabbed me. Oh, I fucking hate this room. That's right. The plate's in there. Oh shit. Oh, how did that not hit me? I'm just too fast for them. I think it's so cute that it turns into a Mina doll. Isn't that so cool? I need one. I need one really bad. It would look so good. Oh, so cute. Anyways, let me grab that last ring here real fast. Yeah! Teleport me. It's the only time it's convenient. Alright. Nothing on the middle finger, and then we have our wedding band here. And now we have The Ouroboros ring. I'll even pull it up here real quick just to show you how I messed it up. Ouroboros. I kept saying Ouroboros. But again, I don't care. Alright, let's use this. And get the piece we need. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, so now we can go get the bottle and stuff. See the gross Falk room. And go see Issa and stuff. This is like the first time she's like getting... Well, I don't know if it's the first time, but it's definitely her going crazy and stuff. A prison from which the only escape is death. Deep below, the dreamer floats in the sea of flesh. The red eye birthing a new world from their dream for eternity, and each time the dreamer turns over in their sleep. The world turns over to only... The world turns over too until only flesh remains. So crazy, man. This room's so creepy. So this is supposed to kind of represent, like, Falk kind of succumbing to Ariane's bioresonance and stuff. That's crazy, man. Alright, Issa, wake the fuck up. Oh, bam. I'm sorry. Hopefully it didn't smell... hopefully it didn't smell god-awful. Ugh. It's you, Elster, right? Thank you for your help. Did you find who you were looking for yet? Not yet. That rifle. I don't think that I want to use it again. You can have it. Thanks. I shall treasure it forever. I don't need it right now, but... Is there anything else? I think it's this one, if I remember correctly. I think I took a decent picture this time. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright. And she's gone. It's crazy. Anyways. So, we should have pretty much all the plates. I just have the one left. Alright. Let's not die, guys. Let's try to be stealthy if possible. Oh! That scared me. I don't like being scared. It's not fun. Ah! Oh my fucking god. I thought there was one of you. Dick. That was lame. Alright, get the fuck out of there. Ugh. Okay, I have all the plates now, so let me, get to a safe spot. Fuck off, dude. That's not nice. Maybe I'll heal a little bit, too. Pretty sure this is the same order that the planets are in for the tarot stuff as well. I think that's kind of... I think it's cool that they've been pretty consistent throughout the game and stuff with the little details like that, so... Alright, let's experience this sad false ending again. And again, there's the arch that we were on with Lang. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. It's impossible to move on. I've been here many times, but I never returned. The commander never spoke about what she saw out there. I'm sure whatever it was, it was what made her fall sick. Something about her changed when she returned. Yeah, so she was totally affected with Ariane's bioresonance when she went down into the mines. Again, I don't know if there's like a proximity thing or whatever, but that, I imagine that's what it is, right? She was no longer our beloved leader, Falk. what waits beyond the threshold. Doesn't matter. God, this music's so sad, and it gives me the chills every time, man. Also, very interesting how the beams and stuff here all have the weird Triforce thing. Beyond the gate is emptiness. Trying to pay attention to the images this time. There's the eye symbol and stuff too. Kind of talked about this, how Alina and Ariane aren't the same, but oh jeez. Alina and Ariane are and are not the same. Also, why is the I just noticed this, when it shows Ariane it shows like Falk there and stuff, so what the heck is that all about? Never noticed that before. I assume, again, more memories and stuff coming to Elster. God, I have goosebumps, man. You can't see it because I'm actually cold today, but I get the goosebumps every time this plays. I'm telling you guys, we gotta keep sharing it with people. Get them interested. So we can all geek out together. And speaking of geeking, someone said peak Ghost in the Shell reference. I've never seen it, so... Or no, it wasn't Ghost in the Shell, it was Evangelion. That was the reference. So... I haven't seen either of those, but I thought that was a really cool thing, so... Alright, cool. Alright. Let's, God, the life in her eyes are just freaking gone, and the eye doesn't move. I forgot about that little detail. Let's, do this. Oh, jeez. We're waking back up. Hello, Elster 512. How you been? Okay. Cool beans. Alright, so this is also a section where I missed a room, and I want to show it to you guys because I think it's cute. We'll go in here first. I missed this room last time. I don't know how I missed it, but, Oh gosh. Where is it? Oh, okay, okay. Let's go this way. I think it's this one here. Space. Yeah, there's like a little seating room. And also, it's kind of interesting how the chairs are kind of set up the same way as outside of Falk's room. Isn't that kind of interesting? But I missed this poster last time. Operation Penrose. Very cool. But the most important part of this room is this little note here. Colibri. It's so cute. I love it. Yeah, no, I thought that was a cute little note. And I'm so sad I missed it the first time, but I'm glad I got to share it with you guys this episode. So, does she say anything about space? The stern observation window. Nothing to see but stars. Yeah, interesting. Alright, I don't think there was anything else I could fuck with here. But yeah, I figured I should come in here since I missed it last time, show you those cute little notes. Again, it's very interesting how the chairs are set up the same way as like Falk's room too, so I don't know. Maybe this is supposed to be a little bit of a, hey, this is not reality that you're in right now, so. Alright, let me explore a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna open it, because I don't remember what's in here, so. Okay, so whoever Elster's Gestalt was, again, was a soldier for the Venetian, was a soldier of Venetian origin. So maybe, like, come on camera, focus. Hello, world. Maybe what I do with, like, the medical records or something, right? Maybe I can get into the files and see if there's any females that are, like, a soldier, right, and Venetian. I don't know. We'll see. I do also want to double check my other notes too, just to be safe. Yeah, I think I missed some Elster notes last time. I'll probably have to pull that up. Anyways. Okay, yes. Yep, this confirms that we are Elster 512 right now. Very neat. Go in here. It's crazy to think that this room is what caused Ariane to get sick, man. Reactor's coolant injection system, no leaks detected. Yeah, so everything was fine at first, it seems. Okay. Then we have to inspect this. That's the other question I have too. So, like, do we think that Elster forced Ariane to get into the cryopod when she got sick or something? Because she asked Elster to, you know, end her suffering and stuff, right? Rather than, you know, be stuck in a state where she's just constantly in pain. So I don't know if, like, Elster, like, convinced her to get in the cryopod or, like, what the deal is with that. I don't know. Alright. Any whoosums. Our favorite scene. Elster, you're up. Aw, so cute. I missed you. I missed you too. It's their anniversary. We'll be getting the updated mission paraments later, so I thought it'd be nice to celebrate. Let me put on some music. Honestly, like, I don't see how this scene is not everybody's favorite scene. That's just my personal preference, but hey, you can like whatever you like, so. So cool. part's always creepy to me, too. Gross. Oh, jeez. I don't remember if I have my radio here or not. I can't fucking access anything, dude. What the fuck? It's also weird to think that, like, she just has... I don't know if she realizes she has cancer or what it is. Whatever. Anyways. Also another tooth. There's so much blood. My hands were shaking. Why is my hair falling out? I can't sleep. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Yeah, I still think it's freaky how it goes from a white note to a red note, too. Ugh. Anyways. Hello, Sierpinski Elster. Makes me wonder why this newer version of her is here. Again, I don't know if it's just... Well, I don't know, because I feel like the newer version of Elster was probably sent down here to investigate the ship, and she ended up getting killed, essentially. That's how we get these parts. Very interesting. Alright, let's jump down here. Alright, let's go left first. Oh god, shit, there's nothing there. Fuck. I made a huge mistake. I'll try to read as fast as I can. Those who sing the same song have heard it in their dreams, a dark tone at the edge of hearing, a silent voice whispering to my heart. Come join us, together we will be eternal. There is no escape, we will be one. Oh god. But I fear the dark sea that will swallow me. Keep going. Run! Fuck. If I don't get it in time, I'll just do the section again. Something old, far older than humanity, sleeps deep below the ground. Those of us who can hear its call in the night, an invitation. An ocean of memories where I ends and we begin. Keep going. Keep going. Go! Great holes secretly are digged where earth's pores ought to suffice, and things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. We should have never left the primordial soup, only through death can I escape the call of the one who rules above all life. I'm trying to go as fast as I can while also kind of be like, yes, yes, you know. Alright, I cannot touch that light just yet, because there is a note up here. I think some stuff down that way, too. Yes, there is a note there. Oh my god, pick it up. Bunch of kill me's. Okay. Go, 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 go. Gosh, I don't like this part. Oh, it's just skulls. I thought there was a note here. Anyways, let me get to the boat. Come on. We can make it. Oh my god, is that like a body over there? What is that? Maybe it's just a glitch. I don't know. Yay! Ugh, I hate this scene. Okay, I forgot what the note was on that. Hold on. Oh, I did get this note. I don't know why I didn't know that before. Okay, so just add it in here. This was the note I was talking about. It's on the Sierpinski base on the 8th floor. I don't remember where we pick it up, but yeah, here's that note. Just in case. Again, I'll just talk about it real quick just to be safe. It's interesting how, again, well, first of all, I want to know, like, how and why. I guess it's not how, but I'm curious to know, like, who exploded the neural archive on Veneta, and kind of like what the motive was for that. But my question is, like, why would they not just get like a new like gestalt that kind of fit the criteria of the Elsters, you know? Because again, assuming that they got the neural pattern right from a decommissioned unit from Penrose, meaning Elster 512, like, they did not know that her neural pattern had been like fucked with and stuff. That's is interesting to say the least. So, all right. Anyways, yeah, I'm surprised I like walked right past it. There we go. I'm a little slow at times. I think I did that last time on this safe too. Isn't that funny? Haha, yes, let's go. I'm getting so good at this game, guys. I only have one bullet left in that, but that's okay. I think we're just gonna try to go around the big group of dudes there, so. Oh, do I not have my flashlight? There it is. Oh, I didn't realize they were both down. Also interesting how, you know, we have the moth room and stuff, right? There's like all the moths and the flesh and stuff. Kind of an interesting little detail there. Oh fuck, I forgot. I might have to blow these fuckers up. I kind of want to just try to get around them though. Give it a second here. Go. Oh god, go. Oh! I am so lucky I did not take a hit on that, because I totally deserved it. Alright. Let's jump down this hole again. Yes. Ugh. I hate this. And I assume this is more bioresonance fucking him up. Creepy. Oh, I didn't even notice that it was a quick fade into the bioresonance version of him. You hate everything. There's Lisa becoming corrupted and stuff. I'm curious what, space was potentially lit by and now rod front. You know, now that I think about it, too, I believe the versions of Issa beforehand, she didn't have the eye patch on her face, and now all of a sudden she does. It's, very strange, to say the least. It kind of adds more into the whole, like, are we actually talking to Issa, or is it Erica or somebody else even? I don't know. Creepy stuff. Okay, let's go this way. So who's Yuker Ito? Because Anya Ito is their mom. I don't imagine that if this dude was like her husband, he would need to email her about it. Maybe it's like an uncle or something. I don't know. Let's do this. Again, I wish with the aiming, so like if I'm locked on to this one, right? If I want to hit the other one, I wish I could, yeah, see, that's what I was trying to do. I want to be able to just do that, but it's not really that easy to do. See, like I'm trying, I'm pushing the stick, but it's not really liking it. But anyways, let's kill these fuckers. Oh, I forgot there's a big one down there. Fuck. What do I have equipped? God damn it. Okay, hold on one second. I don't even like the free aiming. It's too fast. There we go. Ouch. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't care about those other ones. Looks like he killed again. There we go. Oh my god. I did that so well, guys. Alright. Let me put this rifle away because I don't really need it now. Let's go upstairs. Fuck that room. I'm not going in there again. Not for just some, you know, silly little shotgun bullet. It's probably just one bullet anyway. That's interesting. I just noticed that on the poster too, the newer Elster designs have the same 3 dots that Falk has. It's very interesting. What the fuck? How did I not notice that before? Report suspicious elements immediately to backward. Okay, hold on. I gotta pull up my notes here so I can like show you guys. So here's the Falk one. See, it's got like the dots on her face there. See, it's supposed to have like 3 little dots, right? And then where's the Elster one? The Elster doesn't on this, but in the poster that we just see, she has the dots, which is kind of interesting to me. Oh, this is a colibri. Don't mind me. I'm just a little slow. Oops. But that is interesting. So basically, if you have the dots on your face, right, that means you're bioresonant. Is that correct? Yeah, because the Minas don't have them. Obviously, Adler doesn't have them. Storch doesn't. Don't see any on Star or Arar. There. Bam. That way you can't fuck with me later. Where'd the other unit go? Did I just fucking obliterate it? Shit. Where'd he go? Alright. Cool. So, that part's done. That's nice. Alright, cool. Can't. Oh. Fuck me. I didn't mean to do that. That It's okay. I guess I could clear out the other rooms real fast. God, that's so bullshit that the government could just be like, this is what you're gonna do during all hours of the day, and you're gonna fucking like it. God, I hate that shit. So sad. Oh my gosh, he blah 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 blah. She should have totally noticed me. Oh shit. I fucked up. Oh, okay, they got it reloaded. Oh my god. Just stop. Can I put these on them? Oh, so you could see to put the fucking flares on the bodies here, but you can't see the frickin' doors. That's so dumb. Okay. Whatever. I do what I want. Okay, well, I'm completely out of grenades now, so let's heal real fast, I guess. See, that's so bullshit. Again, you can't see the door, even though the outline of the door is right there, but you can see the dead bodies that perfectly blend in, because that makes sense. Oh, jeez. I know, so they probably do it on purpose because they want you to get spooked when you walk into a room that has enemies and your light is on, but it's a little silly Billy, but that's just me. Okay, we're good. Oh shit, I have the wrong gun equipped. Fuck. That's my bad. I fucked that up. I thought I had equipped this, but I'm a little slow at times, so... I guess I could read this while I'm in here, too. Didn't think about that. Oh. Interesting. So, the way I'm reading this, right, is... Carefully selected by Aeon, exemplary citizens of the nation are permanently cryogenically preserved in neural archives. Interesting. I didn't even think about it. So basically, the human versions of these replicas... God damn it, focus camera. So these human versions of the replicas that they take the neural patterns from, obviously they're not going to live forever, so they put them in cryopods so they don't just die. They always have access to those patterns. Why did I not realize this before? That makes you question like how long they've been doing this and how old some of these people are. It's very interesting. It fucks with your sense of time and stuff too if those humans were to ever like get out of the cryopods. That's the other thing too. They said that the base for the neural archive on Veneta was exploded, so obviously that would have been, I assume, a resistance thing. So do you think they got the humans out of the cryopods before they left so they could like continue living their lives or something, or do you think they just blew up the whole building? That's so interesting. We really need a prequel to this game. I think a prequel would be so much fun to play just to get a better understanding of who is actually in charge around here and get a better understanding of people's day-to-day lives, kind of more on the war side of stuff. So that's very interesting. And it would be cool to see like the factories and the factories where the replicas are made, them, you know, experimenting with the bioresonance, and seeing the neural archive unit and stuff. I think that'd be so neat. Come on, guys. Where's our new game? Where's our prequel? Come on, guys. I know you can do it. Okay, to preserve the image of the replica as an incorruptible ideal, the original Gestalt is erased from records and public memory. So, yeah, if they're put into the cryopods, people probably didn't know that these cryopods existed at first. They probably just assumed they, like, disappeared or, like, died or something. Interesting. During the production process, when experienced bioresonant technicians copy that neural pattern to a new unit, a majority of episodic memories were altered and suppressed. While the resulting replica maintains the skills and personality of the original Gestalt, it will be incapable to recall specific events, blah 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 blah. Okay, so they were using the bioresonance to ensure that all units were doing the jobs that they were supposed to do and not break the rules, essentially, and to prevent them from degrading, because, you know, I imagine having to constantly replace replicas gets pretty expensive. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. I also missed... Because it also... Just another quick little note I noticed here says... when ammunition is rationed, alternative ways of decommissioning may be deployed at the discretion of local operational command. So at the time frame that we're in, when we're on the Sierpinski program, right? They were running out of ammunition to put these like replicas to rest, so that's why they had an incinerator room and started burning them. Okay, interesting. Makes you wonder if they were kind of losing the war then or something. I don't know. All right, let's try not to die this time. So just triple check that I have the correct gun. I do. Get the fuck down. That was so much better. Okay, yeah, I'm out of that stuff, but it's okay. Go, 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 go. Go through. Thank you. That'll be so much easier to just go through here when I need to. I'll take this. Alright, and then I'll come back up here in just a moment to grab that. Oh my god, that makes getting to this room so much easier. Let's see, let's read this note. That's something I don't understand with this note, is like, if they knew that the books that the toast store had were illegal and stuff, why didn't they just go in there and like burn the books if it was that like detrimental for their mission and stuff? That's weird to me. Maybe they didn't want to, like, have people question them or something. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, fuck you. I'll probably use it later. Alright, we got the disc, and let me grab the paint stuff. Wait, can I go in that door? I guess I never tried. Okay. Oh, is this where the, this must be where, like, the weird fleshy bits and stuff starts from, huh? Like, that's where it originates in? I don't know. Alright. I'm curious to see if the radio tower will change on these at all, or what. I don't know. Oh, something else too I didn't even think about. Red eye could also mean like the red lights on these cameras and stuff too. Yeah, that's probably part of it. So, anyways. Alright, let's use our first disc. Oh, back up. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. Looks like it's 125 for the first one, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait, no, it's this one that we're fucking with. Okay. Is it just 43 again? It is 43. I'm just curious, though. What do you think the polytone means? Because I feel like the polytone was one of the sounds that I got earlier when I was messing with the radio. It's, interesting. Oh. Don't turn it off, damn. I just want to be sure that it's not different. Okay, yeah, it's 43. Let me exit out of this, though. I want to hear the bells one. I don't think I played it last time. Is she saying something before the sound goes? I feel like they're saying something. If there is speaking, let me know. I'd be curious. What is being said here? I don't know what's being said here. I might have to look it up later. But if I can't find it, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious to see what she says. And then I think with polytone, it's just the beeps, right? Okay, I don't think I hear voices on that one. Magpies, our theme song, guys. So cool. I love it. Oh, it's not playing the code, is it? I figured it would for some reason. Anyways, let me just put it away real fast so we don't have to keep hearing that beeping. Oh, there it is. Yeah. And again, it's the danger code and stuff, too. I assume it's Ariane saying the code. I'm not really sure. It's just the numbers. I don't know what the numbers are, though, so I might have to look it up later. Okay, interesting. Let me turn it off real quick, because I don't need it. I don't want us to have to keep listening to it, but... yeah, alright. That's crazy to me, man. Oh, I guess that's another thing to think about is, like, if we were able to get the signal from Rotfront about their Mayday situation, like, it kind of sucks that they didn't, like, go out there to, like, help us or anything like that. They just probably went to the crash site and just were like, screw them. We didn't like her anyway. It sucks. Alright. I will take that. Alright, let me go upstairs real fast. my gosh, it is so much easier to just go through here. I'm so pissed I didn't know before. But, oh well, what can you do? I will take this health. Alright, you ready to listen to our sweet melodies, babe? Alright. Yes. Thank you. Oh, I don't have space. Fuck you. Oh, I'll come back for it if I need to. Yeah, I gotta come back for it. Lame. Also, I was just thinking about this, seeing the cameras and stuff. Is it possible that Ariane can, like, watch us through the cameras? Like, maybe it's not, like, Adler watching our every move, but it could be Ariane getting access to the camera somehow. And then she knows, like, every time Elster dies, she has to start a new cycle because she could see her in the cameras. That's... I don't know if that would make sense or not, but that's just a thought. It's just a theory. Alright, down into the fleshy bits, the cancer bits we go. Ugh, poor Ariane. Feel so bad for her, man. I'm sure that's how her body felt, was that she probably just felt like a fucking meat grinder. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll take this. Ew, yeah, that makes this even more creepy to think that this is literally Ariane's, like, flesh being corrupted in her teeth and stuff. Ugh. Also, is this a fucking boot print or something on top? It's so interesting to me. Okay, what's it say? Ugh. Creepy, shadow. Oh, look at the shadows of, like, the moths and stuff. I never even noticed that detail before. That's so neat. Anyways. Oh, fuck. Forgot about this. 142. Oh my god, why am I going into yellow? Oh my god, work! Fuck off. I'll give it a second here. God. It's so crazy how much damage you take from the colibris, man, when the radio's going off. It's annoying. Alright, hopefully they're gone now. They're not gone. Fuck. Ah, shit. Come on, bitch. Fuck you. Whatever. I can at least save. Oh, yeah. I could have just... that makes me so mad to think that I could have literally just clicked on the sign and been fine for finding the fucking photo store. Oh, you stupid hoe. Why? Why? I didn't even do anything. Oh, God. Fuck off. As you saw, yeah, I could have just clicked on it the whole time so I could see what it read. Yes. Alright. God damn it, that makes me so mad. Alright. Okay, let me look at this photo again. We still don't know who some of these people are. I know some of them are mentioned in, like, the, like, what was it? I think Helena Wong is one of the people in the Resistance and stuff. I can double check that in just a second here. And I know another one was, in the medical stuff for like depression or whatever. Hold on. Can I can't access my notes from here. Damn. Let me do it this way then. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. This will help me. Oh, it's Helene's song, not the other person I was thinking of. So it's interesting. So Alina for sure was definitely a rebel. Okay, hold on. So some of the last names are similar. Like we have Fukuyama. I don't think we had Song in there, but we have Wong. Maybe some of them are just related to the people she was with, or they had like different identities or something. I don't know. Very interesting though. I still want to know who this Lilith Toe is. It could be her, I guess. I don't know. I need to pay attention. So she's got her on my left, her right eye covered, and she has like a beauty mark on the same side too. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Alright. We might have to refer back to that, I don't know. But let's go get the other tarot card real fast. Alright. That was easy peasy, right? Yeah, I still want to know who this is. My theory is still that it was Adler. Because again, if the test were to see if she could be bioresonant and guess what the card was, like, that makes sense. Like, whoever Adler's human was probably ratted her out. Okay, let's get these put down. Imperial farmer. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I braced my lever in the red deserts of Keats when a storm consumed us, sand grinding us down until nothing remained. Alright. Keats is going to be lovers. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay. And then... The storm raged in the sky. I fell from a ruined skyscraper out of Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. Veneta is the tower. I'm just not realizing you hear kind of the crackly sounds that radiation would make in this room. Oh, that's creepy to think that that sound was going this entire time, every time I would enter these rooms. Ugh, fuck, I hate it. But I love it at the same time. Saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Booyan. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun like iris burned my body to ashes. Alright. Booyan is the sun. Does the radio do anything in here? I'm curious. There's still nothing new with this. Okay. Alright, anyways. Let's get out of here. This is gonna have me use my radio stuff, isn't it? Oh my god. Go! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That didn't work out too well, did it? Okay, it doesn't change either, so. Okay, so that makes sense then when I reread this again, that, like, the difference between Falk and Ariane is that even though they're both bioresonant, Ariane's, from my understanding, is like raw bioresonance, whereas Falk's is just a replicate of that, or like it's like lab grown essentially. It's literally lab grown bioresonance, where Ariane's is natural, right? So it's going to be stronger than Falk's, which is why I think she's able to overtake Falk's mind fairly easy. Interesting. I never even thought about it that way before. And I mean, same thing with the neural pattern, you know? Like, you're basically trying to play God, right? And lab create people, essentially, than just getting the raw, authentic thing, right? And working with what you have, so. Yeah, that's interesting. I assume, scientifically speaking, too, with the whole, like, neural pattern thing, it also comes down to, like, hormones and all that type of stuff. I don't know. Anyways. Alright. Cool beans, thank you. Right, let me get out of here. And, I want to put some stuff away real quick, because I don't remember if there's health in one of the rooms or not. So. Sick. Alright, that was pretty easy. I was right, there is ammo and health in here. My god, I picked those up. Oh, what the fuck are you doing, Elster? The fuck? Don't do that. Oh, that could have been so bad. I don't know why she did that. Anyways. Alright, let me get this disc. What? You bitch. That is fine, because guess what? I'm just gonna use these anyway. Anyways. Okay. Yes, I'll take that. And then we will jump down the garbage disposal, because I don't think we can go through that one door there. Woo! We made it. Alright, whatever. Fuck you. I'll come back for you probably anyway. Alright. I'm gonna double check these notes here. Doesn't say why she was at the hospital at this time in this. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. That's interesting how she has the same kind of she has the same 3 dots as the Colibri and Falk do. Interesting. So which ones were Keats? It could have been this chick who, like, you know, decided to go back to Keats if she was the one that was the spy, and, you know. It could be possible, sorry, I was reading the notes and stuff, but it could be possible this chick was the spy, because she finds out that, if this is her, right, maybe she found out about Ariane being bioresonant and just couldn't handle being a spy anymore, so she returned back home to Keats, where she was born, or something. Could be that, I don't know. Trying to see who else is from Keats. Oh, don't trust this guy. I don't know what it is about him. I just don't trust him. Yeah, so weird. She's the only one that's from Keith, so it could be her if it's not whoever Adler's human, if assuming they're male anyways. If it's not a different person that could have been Adler's Gestalt life. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? These names don't seem to match any of the other names that we've gotten in past notes, so maybe I'm just overlooking stuff. I still don't trust him though, because he looks so much like Adler, dude. I don't trust him. Anyways. Okay. Let me grab my shotgun here. We're about to get the third key for the secret ending. It's in the Ito store, specifically the back room, so I gotta make sure I don't go too fast and fuck shit up. I think what I'm gonna do is take care of these enemies that are in the hallway here first before we go into the room. So let's do that. There we go. Okay, cool. So they're all taken care of. Alright, neat. Alright, so just want to check. I'll double check my maps just to make sure. I think it's the next room here. This is the backyard. Got it. Fuck. Come on. Okay, I think this is supposed to be the back room of the store here. Yep, this is it. Okay, so let me fuck with this radio here. I guess I probably should have turned it on first, huh? Let's see, it's supposed to be at 240, it looks like. I just want to see if I can pick it up here. I want to see if I can pick it up here first. It says to look. There's a pile of boxes towards the back of the room beneath the collection of white books. Oh, okay. So that makes it a little bit easier to figure out where to grab. Ugh, hold on. I bet I have to go in and out. There we go. Key of sacrifice? Hell yes, let's go. Alright. Let me read this. Key of sacrifice. On the horizon I saw a star fall into the sea, and the sound of thunder, like trumpets of angels, flew over the water. Inspect. A mix of hail, fire, and blood hit my wet face, and a third of all creatures that lived in the sea died. What could that possibly mean? Interesting. I wonder if it's supposed to be text from some literature that I'm not familiar with. Interesting, though. Okay, cool. Well, let me exit this real quick. I want to drop some stuff off so I can have some health just in case. Because I don't know what is different here. Dude, I heard some talking again. I'm not fucking crazy. It sounded like she said hello or something. Yeah, you hear like a voice there. I don't know what she's saying though. What is she saying? I want to know. I wish I could make out what she's saying. That's so weird. What the fuck? If anybody knows what she's saying in that transmission, let me know. Otherwise, I'll have it in the editor's notes section here. That's crazy. How interesting is that? Wow. We turn this off so we could have a moment of silence for Issa or whoever it is before she dies, so. Alright. I hate this scene, man. It's like the hardest scene to watch. Okay, so. Oh. That's fucked up, because you think it's Alina you're seeing in the beginning, but it's really her. Man. Oh, I hate this scene. So sad. God, I hate watching this one. Luckily, I don't feel the need to cry this time, but... damn. Yeah, even the, synchronicity stuff, that has the 3 dots too. So maybe the 3 dots and the, have something to do with synchronicity and bioresonance? I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is the same thing. Got it. Yeah, so, because it says right here, many phenomena such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, or poly effect have been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to bioresonant effects. So it's very possible that, like, if we're just in, you know, Ariane's version of the world and stuff, right? She could have just made doppelgangers of some of these people. I don't know for sure. Because again, I don't know what time frame this is. Like, I don't know how many cycles after, you know, Falk has been corrupted per se, right? Has passed. I don't know how much time has passed, so. Interesting. Okay, the freckle is there for Issa, so we could be talking. I think it's safe to say that we were talking to her. And then Erica, I think this is just saying that she had died like a long time ago and stuff. God, that's crazy. I would pick this up though. Okay, I'm also just gonna double check the medical records too, just to make sure I'm not fucking crazy. Oh, I don't get pictures with this? This sucks. Whatever. I could always go back to the computer and check. Oh, jeez. But yeah, what a sad little moment there, so. But we got all the keys and stuff, so I'll make sure to grab that. We'll get the moon phases figured out, because I can't remember what dials need to go where. We will go forth to the secret ending. You can't really see it in the picture, but I assume the freckle is the same here and stuff. Yeah, I want to hope that we were just talking to Issa, but it is creepy to think that you might not be, since if we're thinking about it in the sense of this is Ariane's world now, right? It could just be her creating doppelgangers of people and mixing people around. I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, I was a worker in the mines of Lang when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh. My flesh joining with the flesh of many others, until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. So that's gonna be... Man, it is kind of also kind of... Excuse me. It's kind of fucked up to think how, like, you know, with Ariane being from Ling, she essentially dies back on Ling. Isn't that crazy to think? Interesting. Okay. And then... Maybe these journal entries are from Ariane. I don't know. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of rot front when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. I think it would make sense that this is Ariane's dream diary, perhaps, especially since I can hear, like, the sound, the faint sound of radiation going in this room, and it's consumed by, like, flesh. So, it's really sad. Alright. I could be wrong, but did they change the shapes on these, or am I just making shit up? I can't remember. Anyways. Let me take a picture real quick. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. So does that mean, like, Ariane could have had cancer or, like, a smidge of cancer before even going on the ship? Is that why she was hospitalized? I don't know. Again, if I missed something, let me know, but that's just what I'm thinking right now. Okay, let me grab the keys before I forget about that. That's kind of the important part of all of this. Okay. Again, it's really interesting how the rusted key back in Nowhere is very similar to these keys. It makes you wonder if there were other keys as well, or if the developers just did it that way to give you a hint of, like, hey, these are the keys, these are the type of keys that you need to find to get the secret ending. I don't know, but it's really cool. I really like it. Alright. Let's go do this puzzle. Alright. Okay. So... Okay, it's still equipped. That's good. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm just overthinking it. Never mind. And then... Okay, this just needs to move up a little bit. Keith's was... the other side. Got it. Okay. We got rot front. That one was just a dark circle, I believe. Hamat, I believe, is the same as Vendetta. And Ling is just a tiny little crescent. Oh god, guys, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh, we've come a long way, haven't we? Here, let me fix my hair. Okay. Before I jump in. Oh, I can't. I can't go back. I was gonna say let me double check to make sure I have the keys, but I know I do. I know I have the keys. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for this. I'm really fucking nervous. Oh my gosh. Just looking at these again. There's that book from before. Okay, guys. Are you ready for this? Yes. Excuse me, what the fuck? That's scary. Hold on, I need to look around. Oh, is that the... Are these the codes? Is this what I need? Oh, interesting. I never noticed the numbers up here before. Okay, I'm just checking to see if anything's changed around me. Oh, was this door cracked before? I don't remember. Oh, I'm getting nervous, guys. Hold on. Oh, don't do that. I was just trying to see. Here, can I guess it from these? I kind of want to. Well, how big is the code, though? I don't know. Hold on, I'll just look at the guide. What? That's so dumb. What's the code, though? That'd be cool if the code was right here, but I don't think it is. What if I use the radio here? I have the code here, but I just want to see if it'll let me do anything here. Oh my gosh. Is the code that has been going on during the Octon thing? Is that what it is? I'm just going based off of the numbers I kind of understand in German. I think the safe code is the same as the radio. That's so cool, guys. I fucking love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me type in this code. Again, I have it pulled up here, but I just wanted to make sure the code was what I was thinking it came from. So, anyways, let's do this. They really should have put the numbers in the little box that's under the radio frequency so we could punch it in, man. Ugh. Instead of having to look it up, but hey, it is what it is. Did I type it in right? Okay, guys. Moment of truth. I'm so scared. What's gonna happen? What's in here? Oh, it's the little house plant that I've been pointing out. That's so cute. Yes. Uh-oh. Cut sequence, guys. Oh. What the fuck is happening? What? Oh, the pillars for the 6 planets. I assume that's what it is anyway. What the fuck is this? Are these all the different, like, Elsters? It is! What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck is that? I'll put it up on screen what it says. Because I don't know what it says right now. What the fuck is this? It's real! Remember our promise. Oh. Are these like our ghosts or something? That's crazy. That's it? Oh, god damn it. What the fuck just happened? I don't understand. What does the... Okay, hold on. While this is playing, I'm gonna look up a couple things here. So, what do lilies represent? Purity, rebirth... Lilies universally symbolize purity, rebirth, and devotion. Okay, that makes sense because, you know, we want to rebirth Ariane and stuff. And it shows our devotion to her and our love is pure for her, I guess. What the fuck? Is the secret ending just us succumbing to bioresonance as well? Is that what's happening? Excuse me. What the fuck? What was that thing that was there too? Hold on. Let's see, the glowing object in the center of the ritual site during the secret artifact or lily ending of Signalis is a tesseract, a four-dimensional cube. It is the same geometric shape feature on the game's title screen and cover. I guess I didn't realize it was that shape. I just didn't think the Signalis logo was a square, but okay. Okay. It's supposed to represent, or it's an artifact that distorts reality, time, and all of that stuff. So is it just a way of using bioresonance as Elster to, I don't know, like, heal Ariette or something? What the fuck happened? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to do some research here, but that was very interesting. Very interesting. I like it. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at stuff. Alright, so here is our results for the artifact ending. I only died once because I kind of gave up during the Mina one because I wanted to make my life so much easier. I was probably going to die anyways in that, but that's not bad at all. I only saved 17 times this time, loaded 3 times. And then... Okay, I healed more than took damage this time. Cool. How did I cheat death twice? Is that just saying, like, I should have almost died? Huh. Also, what the fuck? I thought we were gonna have, like, a cool, like, battle sequence or something. Damn. Enemies killed 84 with 196 shots fired. Interesting. Okay. This is not bad at all. How fun. Okay. Is there anything else I should know? Okay, I guess I can kind of see the cube now when looking at the signal. That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, jeez. I have no idea what to think right now, so I think what I'm gonna have to do here is, because I don't want to say anything right after playing about, like, what I think the ending represents. I kind of want to look at pictures and stuff. So you'll probably see me in a different shirt again and stuff, and we will be right back to give my explanation. But before I do that, I do want to say what an interesting ending that was. I think it's really cool that, you know, from my understanding, you had to do some real world exploration and this community of us geeks, right? Even though I wasn't part of this original fighting, obvi, but I think it's cool that people were able to get together for a game that they really love to figure out the real world stuff they needed to do to figure out, okay, how do we get the secret ending? What do we need for the safe? What's the code? All that stuff. And I do think it's really neat that throughout the game, there is subtle hints of what the secret ending is. Like with the old rusted key, how it's very similar to the other 3 keys we have to find. We noticed that with the radio, you know, when I would mess around with the frequencies here and there, we could hear someone like talking to us. Maybe that's supposed to be Ariane, like try to communicate with us on what to do. I don't know. Um, and I think it's really neat how they actually used this, you know, title sequence of numbers and stuff, her like Mayday code or whatever that has been heard throughout the game for the secret ending. Those hints had been there the whole time, we just didn't know it. But again, like I am curious to know like how they would have figured out like where, like what radio frequency they needed for the keys and where to stand. Again, this could be like a glitch thing on my end, but it seemed like when I was playing it, there wasn't like any like special sounds or anything coming from the radio to indicate that a key was nearby. I don't know, it could be a glitch on my end, or maybe it's supposed to be that way. I don't know. But yeah, let me do some research and I'll be right back. Now that I've had time to think about the artifact ending, I'm not even sure what the fuck just happened, to be completely honest with you. I can only theorize because it's kind of left ambiguous and vague, I believe on purpose. Like it's like clearly the intention of this secret ending is to get people to come up with their own theories and interpret how they see it. I don't think it's meant to be viewed as one specific way necessarily. It really just comes down to the player's experience. You know, before I do my deep dive theory on what the hell could have possibly happened, I just want to remind everyone that, again, this is just my opinion. This is just based off of what I've experienced while playing the game. I tried to do some research on this to see what other people were thinking, but it just got so confusing that I was like, this is too much for me. So I'm just gonna give you my honest thoughts and feelings about it. If you guys agree with my theories, great. If not, that's totally okay too. Feel free to disagree in the comments and leave your interpretations and your evidence for what you believe to be true in this sequence here. Without further ado, here's a couple ideas that I have here. I think with this particular ending, you're either gonna see it as a good ending or you're gonna see it as a bad ending, right? Throughout the game, right, before you even try to go for like the secret ending, there is little hints throughout the different areas about how to get the secret ending. Outside of the most obvious one being the safe that's in Ariane's room at the beginning of the game, we have the rusted key that can be found in the nowhere area that looks very similar to the 3 keys you need for the safe. The little altar that's in the nowhere area where you put the incense, the columns with the writings and stuff behind it looks very similar to the pillars at the end. We also have the famous magpie code that is said throughout the game, even at the title screen, so that way you know what to punch in for the safe so you can open it to the lilies. And speaking of the lilies, while they're not in full bloom, we do see little house plants sporadic throughout the game. The hints were there this whole time, right? And because the world is created through the lens of Ariane using her bioresonance, you're kind of left to believe that, oh, maybe she was trying to leave clues for Elster to try to tell her, like, hey, there is another way. We can be together forever and be happy. To be honest though, I'm just not entirely sure if it is supposed to be a happy ending because of the 3 keys that we get. So with the first key that we find on Sierpinski in the room with the 4 cages, we get the key of love, which says the following. When you first pick it up, it says cycle 888. I've tried to teach Elster how to dance. It's so cute how clumsy she can be when it comes to these things. And then when you inspect it further, it says cycle 1024. Before I met Elster, I never believed I would find someone I could fall in love with like that. You know, it seems very like sweet, like this could be like Ariane speaking to Elster in a sort of sense through the keys, you know. So when you first pick it up, you're like, all right, cool. I seem to be on the right path. This seems to be a good sign. But then we get the key of eternity and things kind of start to go downhill from there. So when you pick up the key of eternity, which was, I think it was the 8th level in Sierpinski before we go down into the mines, it says when you pick it up, Are you still looking for answers where there are only questions? Upon further inspection, it says there's nothing but heartbreak at the end. After reading this, for me, that's kind of when the seed of doubt was like planted in my mind for me, and I'm like, I'm not sure if this is a good decision now. This kind of almost comes across like it's a warning, right? Elster is trying to find a solution to her problems, but the solution is not going to be what she thinks. It's just going to lead to more tragedy. And then the very last key we get is the Key of Sacrifice, which is behind the Ito bookstore on Rotfront. And when you pick it up, it says the following. On the horizon, I saw a star fall into the sea, and the sound of thunder like trumpets of angels flew over the water. A mix of hail, fire, and blood hit my wet face, and a third of all creatures that lived in the sea died. Now, this isn't like a direct quote, but it is using verses from the Bible, specifically Revelations chapter 8, verse 7. So it says, Now the 7 angels who had the 7 trumpets prepared to blow them. The first angel blew his trumpet, and there followed hail and fire mixed with blood, and these were thrown upon the earth. And a third of the earth was burned up, and a third of the trees were burned up, and all green grass was burned up. The second angel blew his trumpet, and something like a great mountain burning with fire was thrown into the sea, and a third of the sea became blood, and a third of living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. So, based off of kind of me and my friend talking about this, again, she's Catholic, she's been going to church for a lot longer than I have. She was explaining to me the specific entry of Revelations is talking about the end of the world. The events of what's going to happen for the end of the world appears in a dream to John from God, and it's talking about what's going to happen on earth and in heaven, or spiritually, essentially, right? It's essentially the mass destruction of earth. So when you pick up this key, it's even further going into this idea of like, hey, this is your final warning. As soon as you use these keys, all hell's about to break loose. So I'm kind of scared to use these keys at this point. So now that we have all the keys, we finally go into Ariane's room one last time, and we use the keys to open the locks, and we use the magpie signal to put in the code and open the safe. And what do we find? It's the houseplant that we've seen throughout the game, but this time it's in full bloom with lilies. Upon taking these lilies, we then start the sequence of events where it cuts to some German text. It translates to, and in those days, people will seek death and not find it. This is an incomplete verse, which is referring to the Bible in Revelation. In the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 6, it says the following, And in those days, people will seek death and will not find it. They will long to die, but death will flee from them. In the context of the Bible, the world is ending, right? Chaos is happening, mass destruction, pain, all these things. The people who have already accepted Christ, right, are kind of yanked from the earth and brought to heaven. But during the end times, right, this is like a period of time where suffering is happening. And from interpretations that I've seen, God is hoping that the people who are still stuck in this situation will eventually repent, right, and accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. So after we see the German text, we then see Elster placing the lilies on one of the 6 pillars, kind of like the same frame that we see in the false ending, where there's the 6 pillars on what appears to be, I believe, Veneta, and she's placing the lilies there as well. It's also important to note, too, that, you know, in this sequence, we don't fight Falk at all, and we don't run into Adler and have our eyes stabbed out. I'm sure there's some significance to it, but I assume this is her essentially avoiding the other possible outcomes, right? Once Elster places the lilies on the pillars, she tragically falls over, and then we get a wide shot of the 6 pillars. And at each of these 6 pillars are different versions of Elster. You know, we have our current version, 512, S23, version where we almost died and stuff, and I believe S23 with full armor. We don't see who's at the 6th pillar though, so The only two things I could come up with is, since we don't run into Falk, maybe it's our Falk version that's at the pillar, or it could be maybe our Gestalt version. I'm not really sure, because again, we can't see that. So if we take what we see in the shots and compare it to the context of the Bible reference they're making, it comes across to me as if Elster is trying to end this tormented cycle that she's in by sacrificing not only herself but all other versions of herself. In the center of the 6 pillars, we see Falk's bed. Again, Falk's not there. We're not entirely sure why. But instead of Falk being there, there's a glowing item, and as we zoom in, it's this glowing cube of some sort. We're not really entirely sure what it is when we first watch it, but again, based off of things I've seen online, it seems that everybody's kind of in agreement that this is like the source of bioresonance that is at the center of this ritual, right? As we know from the notes throughout the game, bioresonance is a power where it's not only controlling people's minds, right, but it's controlling essentially time, reality, dimensions, all that crazy stuff, right? So I'm kind of led to believe that somehow, one way or another, Elster finds basically the raw source of bioresonance and is using it in this sacrificial, like, ritual of some sort, right, to create this new reality for her, one where she can be happy with Ariane. Also, I'm not 100% sure if this is what they were trying to do, but the bioresonance kind of reminds me of wormwood from the Bible as well. If we look at the Bible in chapter 8, verse 10, it says, "The third angel blew his trumpet, and a great star fell from heaven, blazing like a torch, and it fell on a third of the rivers and the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood. A third of the waters became wormwood, and many people died from the water because it had been made bitter." As we've read in some of the notes from the game, bioresonance was considered like a gift from heaven, right? Kind of like how, even though wormwood's not a gift in the context of the Bible, right, it also falls from heaven like a star. And we see some images of a light or a star coming down from the sky in the game, which again I believe to be bioresonance. While bioresonance is considered a good thing at the time, right, it ends up being a bad thing. The more bioresonance is used, the more people become corrupted and start to get sick and deteriorate. Whereas with wormwood, the water was poison, so if you drank from it, you would get sick and die, or you would just die from dehydration, essentially. So then the next set of German text pops up, and it says the following: "The mystery of this God is fulfilled, just as he announced to his servants, the prophets." Again, this is another loose quotation from Revelation in the Bible, specifically chapter 10, verse 7. But in the Bible, this is how it's phrased. It says, "But that in the days of the trumpet call to be sounded by the 7th angel, the mystery of God would be fulfilled, just as he announced to his servants, the prophets." To me, in the game, it seems that when it says this God, the mystery of this God is fulfilled, it's referring to Elster, like she is acting like God. In the game of Signalis, there's kind of multiple gods in this game. You have Ariane, who's kind of like a god with her bioresonance. Falk was seen as a godlike being, and I'm sure the Empress was seen that way too. So it feels like Elster is becoming her own god in this situation, and she is making her reality come true, just like how God's plan for creating a new world is going to come true. Another thing I want to point out with the whole creating of a new world, specifically in the Bible, is that this is not a restart of Earth, right? Because God had made a promise back in the Old Testament that he would never flood the earth again to restart humanity, essentially, right? In this specific instance, he is destroying Earth, bringing the souls who have accepted him into heaven, and then he is going to make a new world where everything is blissful and happy, and essentially similar to the time of Eden, where Adam and Eve were kind of in peace, everything was cool, and they were following God and his laws. essentially Elster is like God, where she is creating what she believes to be a new and better reality. So then it shows the crash site of the Penrose 512. We still have the red skies and the sand and stuff, but then it pans up to a red eye, which is the same red eye that everyone's been talking about. I do think the red eye does have multiple meanings in the game. I do think it still represents to some people how the Yuuzhan Empire and the nation were both watching people and trying to create their own narratives, control what people would say and do, etc., right? Especially because pretty much throughout most of the game, we see cameras following us with a little red light. But I think in this instance, because Ariane's supposed to be the one that's in control of this reality, right? She is actually looking down on what is happening. Plus, she's like the only character that has a red eye in the game outside from Alina. So think of it as if she has like a crystal ball in her hand and she's looking into it. That's kind of how I picture it. And then we see Elster and Ariane dancing together once again on the ship, but the ship is still in ruin, right? Even though we see Elster and Ariane to be happy, right? It seems like the world around them hasn't gotten any better. You know, their ship is still in ruins. I imagine there's still issues with the radiation. They have no supplies. To me, this is not very well thought out from Elster. So then, remember our promise flashes on the screen one last time, and then it goes to what is kind of like ghostly versions of Elster and Ariane dancing on the ship once again. They seem to be happy and healthy and stuff, but is this ending the ending that Ariane was wanting? If you're looking at this at face value, you would think, oh, this is a good or happy ending because they're still together. But after kind of watching everything and, you know, going over all of this stuff, I kind of view this as a bad ending. You know, I think what's happening is that Elster is going against what Ariane wants. The whole promise that she made with Ariane was to end her suffering, right? Well, rather than do that, assuming that she's doing this after several other cycles, right? I think Elster is just not satisfied with the other endings that have occurred, and she doesn't want to go through with ending Ariane's life and suffering. So instead of doing what she said she would do, she is essentially playing God and creating her own reality by doing this ritual with what I assume to be the bioresonance. I believe that the original Ariane is watching from the red eye in the sky as Elster is dancing on the crashed Penrose with a fake Ariane that was created from her selfishness, you know? I think she just couldn't stand the idea of not being with her, so rather than accept the other endings or kill Ariane, she avoids it by creating a new reality. I know that's kind of a negative way of looking at it, but that's just my interpretation of what is actually happening. I know you all are gonna be like, but Panda, this is such a sad way of thinking about this. And I know it's very tragic, but we don't know for sure with this artifact ending if this is even what Ariane truly wanted. Again, I could see why some people are thinking, oh, this is the best ending because one, they're seen as happy together, and two, there's these little hints throughout the other gameplays. But when you take the German text and the Bible references into context, it's just really hard for me to believe that this is supposed to be a truly happy ending for everyone. This might not be at all what Ariane wanted, but just what Elster wanted. I think out of all the endings that I've seen though, I think the Promise ending is going to be the best option, personally. You know, even though they both die in the end, you see this character arc of where not only is Elster remembering the promise, but she lets go of her selfishness to keep Ariane and actually does the promise that she was told to do. It's super sad, but we see more of a character growth with Elster, whereas the other ones, she kind of remains the same in her selfishness of just wanting to save Ariane. Again, let me know what you guys think. You're more than welcome to disagree with me and have your own interpretations of this. I would love to see what you guys thought of this, if you viewed it in a more positive light or a negative light. Also, one last thing I want to talk about before ending this video is I'm not really sure I fully understand what the sequence or timeline is for Elster's Gestalt and Alina. If somebody has like a canon answer to this, let me know in the comments, because every time I was looking at the pictures and along with different notes I had seen, I was kind of coming up with different timelines. So if someone can clarify that with me, let me know. But let me just share with you what I think happened in Elster's Gestalt life. As we know, Elster's Gestalt is from Veneta, and it's presumed that she was in the Venetan War, as with these Elsters, they are perfect for combat, right? So when you pick up the pictures and look at the memories and stuff, she would have been in the People's Army Venetan Division 5 Unit 12. With the false ending, we see what I assume to be Elster's Gestalt, which I think is supposed to be Lilith, I'm not sure. But we see that she's like badly hurt, there's still kind of action going on in the background, and when we zoom in on her face, her eye is missing. During that conflict, they eventually get out, and we see the picture of Lilith with Alina. We know this is after that fight because she has that bandage over her eye. We also see destruction of like the moon, and this is when the area becomes flooded with water. I think some time passes after that, and what the nation does is they need more Elster units, and they look to Lilith because she's good with combat. And I imagine because of the loss of her eye, they don't want her to be on the front lines anymore. So they ask if she wants to be a neural pattern, and she agrees. And then she is basically then put in a cryogenic sleep in the neural archive towers. And we know that she's in cryo sleep then because it says in one of the notes that they're put in a cryopod, and they're also erased from history, people's memories, etc. So then in this next picture, I believe that this is supposed to be Alina, you know, who's on this road. There's water, you know, covering old parts of Veneta, and she's kind of doing her thing, right? I assume this is Alina because this is a white dress. And we see her watching missiles zone in on this specific tower, which I believe to be the Neural Archive, because as we know, the Neural Archive was on Veneta. So then more destruction and stuff happens, and we see one light come down from the sky. And then, all of a sudden, kaboom, Veneta is gone once again. There's mass destruction, there's pretty much nothing left, right? Now you may be wondering, Panda, you haven't even talked about the pillars picture yet. I know. But this is what I think it is. When I look at this picture, I know everybody keeps saying, oh, it's Lilith, it's Lilith. Again, you might be right, but that's just not how I'm interpreting this timeline. Right? I actually think that this is supposed to be Rebecca Liang at these graves, right? Who is mourning everyone here, right? And based off the pictures, right? They just set up 6 graves because I think there in the group there was 8 of them. Obviously, there's 6 of them missing, so they put up 6 pillars to mourn them. So now that Veneta is gone and they've done their mourning, I think with Rebecca specifically, I don't think she's able to continue fighting because as we see in the notes, she's diagnosed with PTSD. So she goes to Rotfront and hangs out there, does work for them. I'm assuming that Alina is the one that's alive, not Lilith, okay? Because if the tower was destroyed, Lilith would have been in that Neural Archive tower, which means her body would have been destroyed. Alina then somehow ends up on the S-23 Sierpinski. I don't know if that's by choice or what, but she goes there, right, to do more work for the nation, and she finds out pretty quickly that these people at Sierpinski are mind controlling them and censoring the hell out of them. From the notes that we've seen, Sierpinski's not exactly the place you want to go. Like, they do a lot of hard work in the mines and stuff. It's kind of, you know, the short end of the stick, you know. And I'm sure she had seen several times where Falk and the Colibris and stuff were using the bioresonance to control what work people were doing. They probably kept tabs to ensure that nobody had specific reading, they could only have so many items on hand, what they consumed, all that stuff. And Alina's not a fan of this. So then this goes into the note that we see at the beginning of the game with Alina and 3 others being arrested. I assume while she's at Sierpinski, she gets a group together and they're doing this counter-revolution to what is supposed to be the revolution against the Empire. Whether you're for the Empire or the nation, you're still being controlled. And unfortunately, while she's at Sierpinski, they get caught, and unfortunately they are tortured and I believe die in prison on the Sierpinski. That is just my understanding of the events that we see from the false ending. Again, everyone seems to be in the understanding that it was Lilith and Rebecca that survived. So if I'm misunderstanding the timeline and you can show me, you know, the exact timeline with like evidence of like, oh yes, this would be Lilith and Rebecca that survived and not Alina and Rebecca, I would love to see that, you know. I want to be on the same page as everyone, but you know, every time I read people's explanations, I just get confused. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey of Signalis. I really appreciate you guys engaging in the comments. It's been really fun to see what y'all have to say, and I love getting to converse with you guys. We're also at 80 subscribers now, so I'm hoping very soon we'll get to 100 and maybe we'll do something fun or special to celebrate finally getting out of the double digits on YouTube. So make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, let them know that we're here on YouTube so we can get to the 100 subscribers. And if you are currently watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.